Oh my god! I was gonna
Hey, you're allowed to chug that.
chug some motherfucking creatine.
Everyone's creatined up right now. It's crazy.
That's just straight creatine?
Nah, this is my water. It's my water
Shut up,
with
Nate.
creatine.
You asked me to be here.
No.
Hey,
Beg.
hey, Nate, what's up, dude?
Hey, dude, you're so pissed. I'm doing a fireside chat.
No, I started to.
RFK feels good. Or RFK. I always do that.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? FDR.
FDR.
FDR's ass.
The RFK.
FDR's motherfucking ass.
FDR's fucking sick
Damn,
ass.
if all my guys on X see me with you on the couch, Nate, I'm gonna lose major points on X. I've been stoking the race war on X.
They're going to be pissed.
I was in San Francisco all weekend being like, yeah, actually, anyone who doesn't stand up right now is a coward for all time.
Wow.
Wait, is this...
I've had a theory that the most racist white ladies do have flat booties, and that is somehow related to how they got racist. No ass. Probably got called pancake butt.
Yeah, they were walking with like their fat friend one day, and we're like, "You fucking serious?"
Yeah.
He's like,
She got pressed.
I hate these guys.
That's an interesting theory.
That's a fair theory. Flat to the butt, more racist.
More racist the white lady.
And
Or
also-
the lady in general. The Asian lady.
Yeah, I mean, they could have been walking down the street and be like, "Bitch got a long ass back, bitch flat ass, no booty,
How's
bitch."
Candace Owens' cheeks?
They're not. I don't think they're that bad. You know, I'm a Candace fan. I won't say nothing bad. I like. Sometimes she spazzes, but sometimes she goes. She's not a dummy.
I think she.
I watched
does
some of her podcasts. It's pretty fun, dude.
Yeah,
Because she's as political as she is, she's still a lady. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of celebrity gossip on that podcast.
Is it really? True, especially about Macron's wife. A lot of celebrity gossip.
Well, there's celebrity gossip, but then it'll be like the president of France's wife has a cock. You go, all right, now this is best of both worlds.
Damn, so she'll hit like TMZ level reporting.
Yeah, so the one I watched, she was yapping about fucking Ryan Reynolds and his wife. What's that his name? Blake Lively.
I don't even
And
know
then she
who
went straight
Blake
into
Lively
like
is. Damn.
free Harvey Weinstein.
Cut
and
me
then-
struggling with the fucking cap.
I was watching one where she started going in. She goes into conspiracies too. She went deep into. You ever seen the conspiracies on that Malaysian flight that disappeared?
Which conspiracies? I've seen a couple.
There's ones that are going. They're big right now. It started on like probably Reddit or something, but it was that there's like this video that's, if you see it in this, and then people have like tried to debunk it all over the place, but it's like a video that's supposedly from a satellite of the plane actually just like you see it blink out the sky. It looks very fake. I'm big into alien shit or like all that weird shit, but people have tried to debunk this video and it's very hard to debunk. So she was like with an expert just breaking down
So you're
this.
saying aliens took the plane?
Yeah, I hear how retarded it sounds. Like I'm not. I say this all the time. I don't necessarily believe it, but I am into it. Like it's a fun thing.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, and it's just fun to do the deep dive and be
I
like,
think I
oh.
saw something where the pilot actually ran his flight simulator for that exact flight.
See, those are the. If you watch this
'Cause
episode,
that's a tough one.
they go in all of that and they're like,
And then they go, "Oh, he knew the aliens were going to be there, and he wanted to meet them."
no, that's not what they do. But I don't want to get out. All right.
No, it's
Make
a
a-
podcast. Go ahead, talk.
Make a fool of. No, I'll play. It's because I don't know the whole shit, but there is like when because I heard that part too. The he researched the flight, but they're like he seemed like a happy dude. There's no thing where it seems like he
I've
was.
never heard that before
set-
about like a school shooter or anybody that does something insane.
I mean,
He seemed happy.
he was a good guy, but
I'm not putting it on him. Yeah.
I mean, he was a pilot. It's his fault.
fuck. Can you send the footage? I mean, you're not going to see it and go, "That's real." So never mind, forget it.
So
it's
it just blinks
Don't
out of
tell me.
existence.
It's like these orbs. There's a big thing going on. It's all the stuff they're talking about with like UFOs and Congress and all of that. The orbs that are all over the place. And in the video, the plane's flying. Three orbs come around it, and
It's fake.
see that's
Nobody
what.
had footage of the flight. It was over the Indian Ocean, maybe. No one even knows where it went. Malaysian Airlines?
Yeah, but there's like conspiracy. I'm talking
was
conspiracy
filming?
stuff. It's like satellite. It's supposedly the footage is like the stuff we all have to
Satellite
make.
was following that plane?
Well, not
with-
like that. It's just like the satellite because it's infrared. It's like an infrared.
Google Earth.
Huh?
Google Earth.
It's like
Google
just
Sky.
the government. It's supposedly a government leaked. Like someone leaked it in the government because it's so crazy. It's
I'm
like a
already
satellite. Yeah, I mean, it's
You
not.
were right.
It's yeah. I mean,
You were
you
You were right. I wasn't going to tolerate any.
But it's a fun conspiracy. The Malaysian disappearance. If you go into it a little bit,
Yeah.
and it's also one if you get real deep into it, you go, But also, it's people smarter than me talking about trajectories.
The one I heard,
Yeah.
the one theory I heard was it had some in the cargo hold some computer chips headed to China.
Yeah, and wasn't there like also
And the U.S. was like,
defectors or
we're not
something?
going to let that get to China, and shot it down over the
And it's just gone.
the South China Sea. Is that where they found like?
That's another part that people go like, oh, and they just found a part of it washed up somewhere.
Yeah.
But no, not the rest of it.
I mean, if it's computer chips, that's hilarious. Just be like, they're like, all right, we'll call Best Buy again.
Fucking
Just killed like 200 civilians. Be like, they can't get the new Pentium 4. Like 6 Dell laptops.
don't they like not even know where the
They have no
path-
idea.
the flight path it went off like pretty quickly.
Got lost.
These are all the things in the conspiracy. They're like, how do you lose a plane? That's not a thing we should be able to actually.
Yeah, I didn't think they ever lost. That was the weirdest
You have
thing.
to turn the
'cause we-
switch off from inside the plane.
But they say that's not easy to do. Like it's not just a thing you can just like.
Aliens.
I think it. I don't think maybe no, it's aliens, but maybe it's some technology we have that we're like instead of shooting you with a missile, we have some shit you don't even know about.
Yeah.
that just vaporize the plane. It looks. There's like I went down this rabbit hole
laser
for like a
beam.
good. It's not a laser beam. It's the orbs. It's the thing people were talking about when all those drones were going over New Jersey, and they were like the drones are chasing the orbs. Y'all didn't get into that.
No, I like the drone news was just like, dude, if there's aliens, they're gonna. I'm
look at the
not
video?
worried about aliens until contact. I want to make contact.
That's where I'm at right now. I was big into them probably for the last 2 years, and it got too big after that Congress, like when they had the congressional meeting about aliens and shit. This was like I think a year ago or a year and a half ago, and then when that turned into nothing, I kind of was like, all right, this is
Looks like CGI. I got tricked by a deepfake yesterday.
of what?
I'm still not even certain, but it was Trump giving a speech about Antifa,
Yeah.
and he was just like, and they look frankly gay.
It was deepfake.
And I was like, that seems. While I was watching, I was like, God damn it, dude. And then I was like, oh, that was fake.
Did you hear about the SEPTA training videos that were getting released?
No, I like it though.
There was just videos of like, like how would you handle this situation? And it'll be like
Except to the bus?
yeah, like a guy the bus, like on the SEPTA bus.
Every single
Feeling-
answer, that ain't my job.
It was like a guy screaming at a pregnant lady, and they're now like getting circulated online as real videos. They're just like stage dramatized
Oh, nice.
scenarios. You have a bunch of boomers being like, "These kids have no fucking respect."
Oh God.
It's just a stage thing of like, "Shut up, bitch," to like a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do? as a
God
driver?
damn, that's why I don't go into the city. Yeah, our generation can barely handle the internet.
Yeah.
Older people are totally
dude.
lost. And by the time I got tricked yesterday
With what?
for like a minute on that fucking Trump video.
Yeah, they're gonna get better and better.
They're getting pretty good. And I'm not gonna
Yeah, they'll be able to do
I'm
like
not gonna know what's real.
you'll have no idea.
Have
They'll
you
be
got
doing
got by a babe yet?
the what?
Like a AI babe? Just been
No.
like, this is like you look at it for like a minute, like, damn, she's perfect. And then it's like, oh,
Yeah,
she's
she's got an extra
actually
finger.
Yeah. Or like it's like bent weird or longer
Yeah.
than the other.
Yeah. True. That'd be nice though. You can just be like, it's not even a real babe. She's an AI babe. She doesn't even exist.
We've all discussed that.
She doesn't exist.
We've been hit with that fucking preview on Pornhub.
Yeah, get an AI girlfriend.
Wait, what is
Nothing
this?
wrong with that. I see. You can get tricked. There's a couple AI. You know how I don't know. I've never really watched
sure.
it that much, but sometimes there's a preview. Like you got to skip the video to get to the porn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they get you that.
Every once in a while, there's just an AI lady getting fucked. It's quality.
What?
Oh, that ad. Is that what you said? It's like, oh.
How do you know she was AI?
Yeah, it's clear. Her
Yeah, it's-
giant fake boobs are bouncing.
Gotcha.
She's saying the hottest thing
Yeah, it's got
possible.
good Good audio.
The audio,
You know, a bit of a sound hound.
I was able to view the hub in San. I've not been able to view the hub at all.
Nice to catch a hub.
Dude, it was I don't know why. It was a ton of.
Don't act like you're above the hub.
I'm not acting above the hub. I've just been off the hub for so long that I like popped it up.
And the hub's the best.
Dude, they were feeding me just like a lady who looked so young. And it was just all the vids. And I was
on the
like,
hub.
Yeah.
See, that's what's bothering me about X
Yeah, they'll toss those
videos.
on. Like there's X videos, bro.
It's terrifying.
What do they do?
Every once in a while, there's like a thumbnail photo, and you go, I don't know what the
You like
Yeah.
you rocketed it up. Like,
yeah, you go, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna get
I tried to
shot.
throw this thing off the screen.
Yeah, yeah. X videos. I think
It is.
I think it might be.
I mean, if you think about a bar, how many people are in a bar per year? There's bound to be some people who are underage. If you now take that to millions and millions of videos, there's going to be some
Bro,
people
it's
that have
like-
fake IDs.
No, it's like on X videos. It looks like
Yeah.
Yikes,
And the hub had it
bro.
until they had that big crackdown. I don't know how it didn't hit X videos. Do you remember Hub had the like crack?
Yeah.
So they had to like take everything off. And
But even then, it's like a bar. You can get hit by the liquor control board, and it's like,
Yeah,
guess what? He's
give it a
going to
year.
show up next day,
yeah.
the next day.
yeah.
Kids causing no good. Some kids up to no good.
God damn, I would have got away with it. One of these fucking kids. Yeah, they sneak them in. X videos, that's terrifying.
Yeah, and it's our only option.
It's all we have.
I know. Just launching them up so fun. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I've only seen it once and it scared the fuck out of me.
I feel
I was scrolling through and there was just one thumbnail. I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, man.
What
Especially
was
from other
that?
countries. The child labor
I
laws
was
are
faster
different.
on that than fucking gay.
The what?
Because the X videos will toss gay porn in there.
yeah, and
lot.
not give you any warning.
Yeah.
It'll just
Yeah.
ruin
Go,
my whole
let's see
beat.
what's on the homepage. Let's see what they're suggesting to old Chin today. Oh, child porn and gay porn? Great. Great. That is not what that's not what I was going for.
It even gives you like 3 squares now when you start. Like, do you want straight, gay, trans?
Yeah.
And you hit left all the time.
Hard as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Crack my screen.
Don't do that.
And then it's still like, nope, you're getting some gay stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And
And you can't complain to anybody about it.
You really can't. You can't
Just
bring
walk
it up. You
in the
can't
room
go,
and be
dude,
like, what's the matter? Be like, show me gay shit on porn.
gay porn.
Trying to show me a bunch of kids and gay shit. And I'm
It's like, did you still come? Yeah, but
I didn't feel good about it.
fucking whole thing threw me off at the beginning for
especially looking
4
at it and
seconds.
be like, yeah, I came. Like, I don't even want to talk to you about
Yeah.
this.
Still fucking ruled.
Yeah, tossing in the gay stuff out of nowhere is kind of fucked up.
Like that the video.
Did you thumbs down it?
I never
No,
clicked it.
thank
I,
you.
I get rid of it, yeah.
I just do comments like, hey, get this off my feed.
Hey, what the hell?
The video's blaring, so I had to play
Also,
to do the
at
comments.
15:23, you can see the boom.
Plot, totally unbelievable. This plot's paper thin. These characters are very two-dimensional. I saw it coming the whole time. I knew it was going to happen.
And this was gonna be
Measy
official.
F.
Measy F, baby.
Measy F, what have you been up to? I'd like to hear about you.
Nothing. I haven't been up to anything.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
I gave him a big satchel of weed yesterday.
Yeah.
I went through my just all.
Measy, you do have come ups all the time.
Dude, yeah. I don't know what happened. I just had a bunch of weed this week. I had no weed. I was like, I'm going to be off to stuff. And then out of nowhere, it just landed.
Yeah,
That happens.
Thank you, man.
the eagle landed on. I just went through all my old weed. And I'm like, I have too much, and I ordered new weed. When I came back the night we flew back, I was kind of turned. I went on the internet and ordered new weed. I was like, getting new weed, and I got a bunch of new
That was
weed.
a great flight back.
So fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got new weed in the mail, and I said, I'm getting rid of all this old weed. And I was like, I didn't know how much it was. I went through it, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I filled up a pretty big Ziploc bag. I was like,
Sack.
here you go, Mises. So you're getting off the weed.
I was trying to.
Slang
How
it,
long
bro.
did you last?
Huh? How long did I didn't even last hours. Seconds.
Slang it, dude. Post up.
Yeah.
Why do you want to get off the weed? I feel
don't
like
know.
you're at your peak form.
You should sell weed on the scooter. Get a Lime
tight.
scooter and sell weed.
No, I would never. I would never.
Mayor, I
Why
could
is that?
set you up so you would be rocking.
Yeah, so you'd be Matt's vassal.
True.
And then you have to take on his kids to inherit the kingdom.
Yeah, fine, that'd be a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, kids, if this guy fucking sneaks up,
gonna have it. Yeah.
I think about it all the time. It's like I could buy hundreds of pounds of weed now.
Yeah.
Lemaire, you should have a kid.
Yeah.
I would love a baby Lemise.
Me too.
Baby Lemise.
You should have a bunch, just 5 Lemises running around.
Yeah.
You thought of a name?
Yeah.
You already have a name? What are you, a
Yeah,
chick?
no.
He's gonna cry.
Tell us, please tell us. Please tell us. Please.
It was
He did say please.
it was Leonard.
Leonard's nice.
I would say I like Leonard.
Leonard Lee? Mm-hmm. Old Lenny Lee. Old mice and men. Lenny.
Leonard's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You could raise the most powerful anime black person in the world.
Yeah, is that, be honest, is that Ninja Turtles?
That'd be Leonard
thinking of
Nardo.
having-
Leonardo, dude.
Yes, Donatello, Leonardo,
Think about Donald, Leonard,
Raph.
Michael.
Dude, yeah.
Well, man, your kid would be death sentence.
Death sentence.
Remember, you ever seen a death Street Beefs death sentence?
Yeah.
This skinny black
with the
kid
anime.
with the flying
Yeah.
knee.
Yeah.
Dude, he just trained with Demetrius Johnson. Mighty Mouse was just training Death Sentence.
Yeah, Death Sentence is big right now.
Yeah.
We still need to sponsor Street Beef.
We need to.
I don't
For
understand
sure.
the hold up here.
Remember, I tried to sponsor the guy who was going to explode a hole full of gasoline.
That's a good idea.
This guy was just digging a hole, and he was like, "I'm filling this at like 1 million subscribers. I'm going to fill it up and like pour gasoline." And he was like, "I'm taking ads," and I was like, "Dude, I'll buy a billboard or a video." And he said like federal agents contacted him, were like, "You can't,
Not allowed to blow up the hole.
you're not allowed to fill the hole with gasoline and blow it up."
Fucking thought this was America.
Yeah, and he had to he faked it with CGI and everyone.
That must have been
turned
under the Biden administration.
on. It was Trump's FBI. Cash
Trump
Patel.
would have said, obviously, you're allowed to blow up holes.
Yeah. Cash Patel would have been like, "You can blow up this hole, and I'm going to give you a huge caravan."
Patel would have said, FBI.
We're going to drive like a tour bus full of guys there too. I would
Yeah.
just right into the hole.
We gotta get the Street Beefs ad.
Yeah, we could.
We gotta get on that. I think we ran into some trouble with this Spotify deal.
With
I think there was some pushback from our tightwads.
Yeah.
No, you sure Street Beams is the right thing for the brand?
You go, yeah, I'm certain it is.
Couldn't we just sponsor an event? We can just sponsor an event here in your backyard. That'd be sick.
A Street Beefs?
Yeah, and like it'd be like Mortal
I don't
Kombat
know what
pit
you.
situation.
Yeah, you're gonna fight. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Dude, I'm ready to Street Beefs.
Dude, we could do like a Tekken 4 where you could like throw them into the pool, and then it's like a John Wick like water battle.
Tag in and out.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
be a tag
Royal Rumble Street Beef.
You would tag team with Lemaire?
I would tag team.
I get to pick your opponents.
Please don't.
Yes.
It's Derek and Hassan.
You could put Lemaire in one of
YouTubers
the
Derek
big
and
bubbles.
Hassan would be good.
Oh, is that you just pick Derek and Hassan as our?
I think Derek
Derek
would give you guys some trouble.
Derek's pretty big,
Derek's big and yeah.
and he's happy.
And he's-
the thing about Derek is he's happy and calm all the time, and those are usually guys with a little psycho. And
He played a little football. He's got that on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Derek.
no, I still think I would win. I'm not going to say publicly that I would lose.
I think
to Derek
Hassan, you
Hassan.
guys run a train on. I think so. It's you two versus the Nighthawks. Did the Nighthawks doc drop yet?
No, I don't know. I don't think it's
I
dropped.
gotta
yet.
get my hands on the Nighthawks
I
doc.
can't wait. I think it's coming out soon.
It's gonna be so good.
Dude, it's going to be huge for the scene.
I don't think people understand what it's like to be an Austin comic.
No, I mean, it's just
Not like
Wait, what is? I don't even know what Nighthawks is.
you don't know the Nighthawks documentary?
You are a Nighthawk, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad,
dude.
my bad. I know what it is now.
You're just a killer that hunts at night, dude. You're an assassin.
Just making history, bro, in like the most unique situation.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That we need
can't
to.
wait
We
to
need
be a legend.
to. We need to be more vocal about how fucking gay that is.
I think we've been pretty, well. Then they tricked us and folded us into a
Yeah,
promo
that's
for
pretty
it
funny.
because we were going like Nighthawks, and they cut it.
Yeah.
And it was very funny. It was a very funny edit. Yeah, I think it
I
comes out.
appreciate
soon.
them trying to make something. I'm not criticizing the guys
For sure.
themselves. I'm just talking about discussing comedy like that.
Yeah, Just being
Makes
like,
me not want to do comedy.
nobody knows.
Nobody knows what it's like to fucking be an assassin.
Nate Marshall and Matt McCusker are in it.
What?
Look
You
at
guys
the
are in it.
IMDb
You guys are
page.
Nighthawks. You guys are in it.
You guys are Nighthawks.
When the hell did I get in there?
Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, it makes sense though. We are Nighthawks.
Well, now I want to be a Nighthawk. Well,
didn't
hold
know
on
I
a
was in
second,
it.
fellas. I didn't know you guys sitting here between two Nighthawks.
I did not know I was in it.
Sandwiched between two Nighthawk samurai killers.
That's so funny.
You've been sharpening your blade too. I've noticed.
I've been trying. I've been
You're
working.
doing a lot of spots, sharpening your dull
also
ass
funny
fucking
'cause
blade.
it's like,
My butter knife into a
if they actually interviewed me, I'd be like,
Butter
yeah, I
knife.
just take a shit and then I'm nervous. And then
yeah, and I hope I do well, and I kind of do the same material I've been doing. And
Yeah,
then,
you ride home immediately.
yeah, that was good.
that's crazy. maybe I made it to the B-roll because I didn't do a proper sit down.
I don't know how I got the private video of me bombing.
It's probably you blacked out doing a full interview. Like 45 minutes of you blacked out.
I pray
you
to
might
God.
be the Nighthawk. It might be it might be about you.
I'd be so bummed if I was blacked out being gay about comedy.
Yeah, just sitting there,
It's
just
an
like-
art.
Yeah, you could catch me on the wrong night. I could sit down and talk about being a samurai. You could fuck me on that. That's why I refuse to do an interview. It was when with Tires coming out, they're like, you have to do press.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I can't.
yeah.
I refuse to do all press. They're like, it's in your contract. I was like, shred the contract. I can't sit down and do an interview. The only interviews I'm doing now, I'm demanding Gerben does them.
That's perfect.
The only way I'll do it is if Gerben's on the interview.
I think that's fair.
I just need someone to make fun of.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be like, so how did you come up with Tires? And I did nothing.
Just complete. You should do it and just be like, yeah, I just had the vision. I write it. I direct it. Just completely steal John's.
McKeer and Gerben right onto the bus. Yeah, the writers' room was tough. I kind of just took control and wrote the entire show. I didn't just show up and say I'm gonna make up my own lines.
Like I can pretty much ad lib.
Just show up late and hungover and go, I'll just come up with something.
Actually, the interviews would crush.
With
You just show
Gerbies.
up and you're like, I just show up drunk and
So me and
hungover.
Gerbies are gonna do a late night.
That's gonna be so fun.
And
Which one?
I'm not gonna tell you yet.
Okay, my fault.
Well, no, it just you never know what these things. It might not. go
Nighthawks
through,
doc.
but
It's gonna be the Nighthawks doc.
It's gonna be the Nighthawks doc. We're gonna do a little late Nighthawks. But I don't know what to tell Gerben as far as because I feel like I could trick him with like, you have to wear a tuxedo.
Yes.
You know what I
Suit.
mean?
Easily suit.
Or I'll be like, dude, we're going cash. Just wear like
wear a suit.
a hoodie, and I'll wear a suit. And be like, what the fuck, man? It's tough. There's so many options.
What do you think? The president of Ukraine, dude? What the fuck's
Yeah,
going
we're
on?
wearing a fucking tracksuit asking for 70 billion. I did that once to a kid in school, and it was one of my all-time tricks.
What'd you do?
He was a new kid in school. He transferred in the middle of the year. He transferred during basketball season, and I was like, dude, it's our first home game. We all just dress up and like basically it's like Halloween. You wear like the craziest costume. This kid showed up in a fucking green M&M suit. Everyone else was just in normal.
That is absolutely
the meanest
ruthless.
thing I've
That's
ever
so
done.
ruthless.
I forgot. I told him at like lunch during the day, and I watched him walk into the gym, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
How did he take the prank?
Not good, yeah, but he had to know. He had to wear a green M&M suit. Me and him became friends, and he was
Yeah.
like, I literally was in the car with my parents. They drove me to the game. I was in a green M&M suit. I was like, all right, see you guys. He got out.
That's a nightmare.
That's the meanest thing possible.
Did he own it? Did he try to own it at all? And just be like, nah, I wanted to wear it.
I don't think so. I think everyone there was like,
What the fuck?
the fuck? Why are you wearing that?
You can't even explain it. Being like, Shane told me to wear a green M&M suit. Like, well, okay, so what? What the fuck?
He just did it.
And I guess you could like try to like take some of it off if you're still in like a green
Yeah,
sweatsuit.
you're just wearing white gloves.
Although being the green M&M, he was letting the ladies know, like, yo, I'm
Yeah,
down to
he's
fucking
going,
party.
dude.
I'm down to fucking party right now. That was so funny when I actually believed they make you horny.
M&M's.
I used to crush them. I'd be like someone's house and I get the green M&M.
Oh, is that from
That was the
what band was that? Their writer was it Metallica that said their writer was Ryder was
Green
only
M&M.
green M&Ms. It was Mariah Carey. It's just I think that's an urban legend.
Damn, is that Mariah Carey wanted only green M&M? I feel like everyone was like, no, that was Metallica.
She had too many. She turned into the fucking green M&M.
She did. Maybe that's what actually happened with Eminem. That was the big goss.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah.
I went down a little rabbit hole of watching white people like listen to Eminem and like rap in interviews when they would ask him, and the smile you guys get when he spits is so nice.
What?
You guys just get so happy watching like back in the day old M interviews, the one where he's rhyming orange. The guy interviewed him just gets like, this is fucking perfect.
Yeah, we've done it.
I thought it was beautiful.
Don't put that just on us. You guys loved Eminem.
I love it.
Ask every rapper back then was like, Eminem's literally the greatest rapper of all time.
No, he's a beast. I'm not taking. I would never.
I can't believe you're doing that to us.
The X algorithm's going to his head, dude. Full race.
It
We're
really
right
is,
now.
dude. Go to look at the fucking footage from Kendrick's concert in Philly. Every white person's going,
Well, they're not,
they're not like us. They're not like
That
us.
sucks.
That
That doesn't make me feel good. That makes me go yuck.
Yeah.
But watching M actually do, he
Honkies
kinda
do that to every rapper. I do see what you're saying. Where the honkies get to sit there and go,
and
we
I'm
got
not saying
one.
it's like it's a bad thing. I feel like y'all are saying it like I'm like honkies and I'm clowning on y'all, and I'm not. It was
Well,
really
we're in a sensitive place right now. The honkies are in a sensitive place.
I've been
Excuse
trying.
us if we're on guard right now. We've been
Sorry.
told we're evil for 10 years.
Yeah.
No, I miss when y'all were bulletproof.
You don't know what it's like.
I
Tony, the
I'm
best.
fucking tired, y'all.
That old
I love
episode
this
of
country, but sometimes this country does not love me, dude.
That's true. I mean, dude, we built this country. The old Donahue interview with Farrakhan's, if you want to tap into like 90s whites, it is a like unadulterated, just them and like.
Basically, just every single person going, I have a question. How come I can't say it?
Yeah.
They say it, then they say it, and everyone goes, all right, well, you did it.
Dude, it's like full back to Africa. It's like moms in sweaters being like, then go back to Africa if it's so bad. And everyone's just like, ah.
what the hell was going on in the 90s?
Just whites
Honks-
before we got
honks
hit
were
with
allowed
fucking
to-
Judith Butler and all
You
that
could
fucking
say
shit.
anything.
I didn't know it was still happening in the 90s.
Nutty.
Oh, bro, the 90s were wild. And it's like, and like Farrakhan's up there, he's cooking too.
Yeah.
Man, that guy was really rocking. His early stuff's great.
His early stuff, those rule.
His early stuff. So a Jewish lady stands up and you see his face go, I have some stuff to talk about. And he rips. Even like to go back to Africa whites are like, that's a good point.
Yeah, they go back to African whites and go, now hold on a second. Why don't you stick around a little longer? Baby, it's cold outside. I really wants to
That was
True.
funny when people came up against that song. They're like, this song's wrong. It's like, dude, don't be a sicko.
Yeah.
He definitely fucking like what do you think happened at the end of that? Like dudes didn't back in like the I think 60s even. Like if it was like you didn't get a hand. There was like one girl in the neighborhood that gave hand jobs. I had an old boss that I worked for who was like in his 70s in the early 2000s. And he's like, you guys have no idea how lucky you are. Yeah. He's like, we would hear about a girl that had sex with a guy like 2 towns over, and we'd be like, God damn. They got the dudes back then in like the early 60s or like late 50s got nan pussy.
Dude, it's in All Quiet on the Western Front, one of the guys sneaks out and sleeps with the lady and then comes back and they're like, bro, how was it? And he goes, I got her handkerchief. They all go, holy shit. Let me see. Oh my God, how white was she? And they're like, she was like milk. And they're like, oh.
Yeah, apparently the reality of like
died in the mud the next day.
happy just going, God,
Yeah, just go, God damn, I smelled that one lady.
smell that lady. Although I think the reality of that was like, I think what was that, World War
There's
One?
one, yeah.
Yeah, they would like, you would have the envoy where you're like carting supplies and you would hit like a apocalyptic hovel of just starving ladies and they would like blow you for coffee and you'd be like, what a wild time the fellows had.
Oh, yeah.
It was rough. A big, dirty, skinny ladies.
Yeah, they're covering that a lot in Vietnam.
Yeah. And you would just pre-jack, dude. They would like see you, and you'd be like, "Oh, here's all my cigarettes for the month."
Couple cigarettes and a Coca-Cola. We got a deal. Couple Lucky Strikes. Here we go now.
Yeah, who the fuck was that? You know that was Frank McCourt, the guy who wrote Angela's Ashes. He wrote a good like part 2 was him in America at 20 years old, and he was like, I think. Did he go over? He was over. He served somewhere. He was like, dude, it was fucked. And then the one they were riding with the Jewish guy, and then, you know what? This was because World War II had already happened. What the hell were they doing over there? He was in the military because like he was with a Jewish guy, and they had to go get the supplies. They were in Germany.
Yeah,
and they stopped Dachau, and he's like, the Jewish guy started freaking out, and he explained him where he's like, oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Where would that have been?
What do you mean?
I guess they were just serving overseas. Maybe not even during a war. It was the 50s. He was in,
and he was Irish.
Yeah, he came to America.
Yeah, there was no.
Yeah, he
war.
just joined. I think they were just chilling over there, doing like just military stuff in general.
Just regular.
That would have been, rebuilding Germany.
Yeah. He kind of
All of Europe.
He's pretty honest. He's like, yeah, I got pussy over there. Well, I'm not proud of it. It was pretty.
Have you ever talked to any guy that's been in the military?
Yeah.
Especially those dudes during like the 90s that were like, I was stationed in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell are they doing? Like just
They're
hookers?
just having fun, dude. They were fucking.
Yeah.
Every single dude that served in the American military in like the 80s and 90s was in like Germany, Japan.
Yeah.
No wars.
Hitting titty milk bars.
Yeah.
I used to work with an old black guy.
Steve rolled
Till
to
9/11, everyone was like, dude, join the military rules.
Yeah,
9/11 happened, you go, oh, just my luck. I gotta go to
Party's
fucking
over.
Fallujah.
Yeah, party's over.
I thought I was gonna get some pussy and live in fucking Hamburg.
I thought I was gonna get the strangest strange. I knew an old black guy who was in Vietnam, and he was like, I was fucking so many of those women, my dick turned into cauliflower.
Yeah, this guy's dick's got ruined over there.
Yeah, he said his dick got fucked up.
Isn't that where a lot of people got AIDS for the first time? I don't know. I'm thinking that from a movie. Actually, I think it was heroin.
Seems pre-AIDS, but yeah, heroin.
I think
Yeah, I think that's more like
American
gonorrhea.
Gangster.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I put that on you.
What's the one with it had Chris Tucker in it? I think he dies of an overdose at the end. I can't remember the name.
Dead
of it.
Presidents?
Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dick got fucked up?
He at the end, like they never like just outright say he has AIDS, but he comes back into the bar after they haven't seen each other, and he's like, my immune system's all fucked up from something that happened to me over there. But he was also doing heroin, so it's probably actually. I don't think I put that together when I was a kid watching it. It was
Thought
the
he was
heroin
doing gay
and
stuff.
Yeah, just thought he was fucking, foreign third world country ladies, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's, that was my kid
I
brain.
don't know how
never
prevalent. You never really hear about AIDS in Asia.
No,
I don't think they get it. They don't get fucked up from smoking cigarettes either.
they do it till they die, and as old people.
I don't think Asians really cop AIDS like that.
I feel like they must have.
You think so? You think that's why they wear the masks? They all
I feel like dude, Asia gets crushed every fucking 3 years.
They get like bird flus. They don't
get
catch
bird
AIDS.
flu,
They get bird flu.
They get the flu. They come down with a nasty flu.
Yeah, they breathe in like the wrong bird cum, and
They get the blanket on. They get this blanket going. I got fucking avian flu again.
Do you think it was a Viet Cong trap?
What?
The
AIDS?
the sex.
Sometimes, but no. It was
Just
just
poor ladies, man.
just
Poor
poor.
ladies are hornier than you think.
poverty.
You don't got to tell me.
You don't gotta tell me. Yeah, it really dials up the horniness, man. That's why you need a lot of stuff. You just surround. You gotta get a lot of stuff in your house.
Lady comes in like, I can't
Every lady in your house gets horny.
No, they got hit with it.
Did they?
Yeah, Southeast Asia got hit with
Dang.
with
the
AIDS.
HIV virus.
Crap.
India got crushed.
Did they really?
Oh, you know what? It's also just population.
Yeah, there's
So
so
it's
many.
like, yeah, this is a map that's like 1 million people there. And it's like, yeah, there's fucking nobody in India.
Yeah, I didn't think, yeah, true. 1 million, nothing. Billion, dude. Billion people countries. I can't get over them. It's chaos.
Are we not one?
Hell no, dude.
I-
We're like 300 million, 350.
So we're not even close.
Not even close to a bill.
Yeah, we're probably higher now. We're probably like 4 these days.
Yeah.
Thanks, Biden.
I think it's about the dip.
Don't we need more people? Case
That's what they say.
shit is the fan.
Elon Musk is on a big kick. We need more people.
I like that energy. I like that instead of like we need less people, we need like we got so much space in the middle of the country.
I don't think
Fill
it's.
it up.
I think. Yeah.
Population's gonna dip hard, man. The boomers go, and then it's like it's a huge population dip.
Yeah, and we're not, and like people like our age is not having
China's
kids.
population's geezed up too.
Yeah, Japan, China.
They don't have kids. Yeah, they just have 1 billion old people. Their economy is going to explode, dude. They're
Yeah,
fucked.
they need the bots.
Okay,
There's
That's
you
good
hear
to
that? You ever think about that?
Yeah, dude, China has
No,
like
Asia,
15
China,
years.
yeah, they're geezed up.
15 years, they're going to be fucked.
Dude, think of having 1 billion 70, 80-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Although knowing China, they'll just go put them down.
True.
They'll get some euthanasia going. They'll go, we can't.
Yeah, but then they'll be like,
It's for the
their
good of the
population's
state.
going to crash. The housing market crashes. It fucks up a lot of stuff.
I think you guys are forgetting about how long Asian people live. And they live forever.
I do live for 1,000 years.
Unless they like fall out of a factory window, yeah.
Unless they bark up the wrong tree and try to take Taiwan. I think that life expectancy is about to dip.
No, you're right. They
They're
do
going to
live-
hear a little CCR and go, oh no.
Oh shit!
Whoops. America's been calling itself a soft gay pussy for the last 15, 20 years, dude. We're being coy.
Yeah, true.
I do like that theory.
I don't even know
Accept
how much
that
of a theory it is, dude. I think we're pretty fucking evil.
Just be,
I think we might be a pretty evil
I'm trying to
empire.
pretend to not be. No.
We're going, no, we're just soft little pussies. We're too fat and lazy.
I mean, dude, for real, you know how evil you have to be to control the world. Like you gotta be up to no good, man.
Unless you're doing it, you're going, hey, knock it off.
Yeah. Yeah, but in order to knock it off, you got to be like, all right, you guys want
Crack
to
a few
fight dirty?
skulls.
We'll have to play with you. Play
This
it by
hurts
ear.
me more than it hurts you.
Yeah.
I don't like doing this. You think I like doing this?
Step one is just like completely psychologically destroying an entire country. And then you can start really be like, all right, well, let's shoot that guy in the head. We'll have these guys, those guys. We'll burn those guys.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
guy said he's not going to nationalize the oil. He's their king now. He's a good guy. We think
Kill him
he's
later.
doing a genocide. Ah, fuck. Well, we support him.
Actually, hold on. Let that play out for a little. Okay, yeah, there we go.
all right, get him out of there.
Yeah, it's truly a very it's a very I like when I did like that large dose of mushrooms, I had a full on like, you know, like you think about stuff, I was like really feeling it and I was like, oh my God. The top of it all is just barbed wire fucking compounds and bombs and secrets, and I was like, duh. Scary.
It is scary.
And then my brother was like, all right, we gotta go somewhere, and he just drove me through Kensington, and I was like,
Oh, no.
fuck. I had come out of it and I was
Why did
so
he take you through Kensington?
he just had shit to do. But I was
Go around.
It was crazy because I came out. I'm like, this is so nice. I saw like when I first came out, I just sat on like the steps outside of Billy's house, and like a stray cat walked up to me, and I was like, so you're just like seeing stuff for the first time again. You're back in your body, and I was like, whoa, cats. And then all of a sudden, I went through Kensington, and I was like, this is what happens when you don't do good stuff, dude. This is crazy how hard it falls apart. The whole area is just fallen, failed. Then you can think back, and it's like, you know, because everyone goes on like the like systemic stuff where it's like, well, this happened, but then there is an element of it where like, especially like, you know, Kensington's a lot of whites, and it's like 2024. You're like, damn, what? Like just thinking back on like your great grandfather just fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
And now it's like plays out generations later, and you're just staring at a sidewalk, just like,
Yeah.
fuck, it
You think
sucks.
that guy's great grandfather was like also like genetically a piece of shit? Like that gets passed down.
I think he's maybe insinuating something like sexual abuse in the family. Something like
for
that.
sure.
That's a generational.
Yeah, yeah.
It gets passed down.
That'll pass the whole way down to
Yeah, or
you,
just-
you doing heroin.
Yeah, just caught you're out there playing cards with the fellas, like, yeah, the night's never gonna end. 6 generations later, your whole family's like, like, damn, it sucks.
Damn. I wonder if we're going to have to pay for all the drinking.
Yeah, you try to move to like those
No.
like
No way.
Lemaire's mom
We're
just
never
called these
gonna
guys
die.
out.
Never going to die.
Lemaire's mom just called these guys out. She's on their ass.
Yeah, my mom said we're bloated.
You got to take that seriously. Come from a
A
mom.
little bloated. Squad's a little bloated up.
Yeah, I feel like black people have a lot of like telltale signs of like smoking. Like I can tell he smokes cigarettes. His like fingernails are black. Like there's a lot of like lips get black. Yeah, there's a lot of Yeah, I'll get hit with those every now and again. Like, oh man, they must have been doing this. Their lips are black and their eyes have like, and you're like, what? Where are you guys coming up with this stuff?
But then you see it happen over time. Like my cousin, she like her lips are black as shit now. I don't know. I just think about it when I think about black ass
I guess
lips.
no, black lips could be your guys' version
black.
of the red face.
Yeah.
Because if a white guy drinks too long, you get like a certain type of nose and your face turns red forever.
Yeah.
Permanent red face.
Yeah, you get permanent red face and a humongo nose.
You just get a nice, just an Irish face. It could just be being Irish.
That's true.
They call those nose gin blossoms.
Yeah,
Gin blossoms, there you go.
those noses are, those are horrific.
What is it actually? What's it like look like?
Like literally like a bulbous.
Yeah, that big fat red nose.
Yeah, where every pore is like a fucking
You open up.
golf hole.
Yeah, well, your body's like, please get this out of me.
Yeah.
And that's just from booze? That's not like Coke mixed in or nothing?
No, that's booze. That's shit. But that's, I don't think that happens.
You'll just get black lips.
Nice. All
And
right.
yeah, you'll be swollen. You'll be.
Might be a good thing.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
gonna get swole, dude.
I'm
Who
gonna
gives a shit?
keep what?
You're just gonna get swole, dude. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Getting
keep
the
drinking.
fat call from your mom is stinks, man. My mom's brutally
They're
honest about
yeah,
that.
parents are pretty quick to hit you with a fat call.
I just knew I got fat because people started saying me, Lemaire, and Andy look close in weight class, and that was never part of my. Like I still don't believe it, but then I look at the pod, I'm like, we're neck and neck over there.
Yeah.
It's devastating.
Yeah, who would have thunk? I'm in second place.
Yeah, you gotta feel good.
True.
Coming down the back stretch, you're gaining.
What would your horse racing name be if you had to give yourself a horse racing name?
Leonard.
I think I'd be a Sebastian. Sebastian's a good horse name.
You thinking Seabiscuit?
No, Sebastian. I'm thinking that's a good. I want like a man, like a person horse name.
Bloated Fury would be nice.
Bloated Fury. Black Bloated Fury.
And here comes Black Lips coming up on Bloated Fury.
Yeah. Last podcast, last panties, everyone kept calling us blobs in the comments.
Like they're blobbing out over here.
Fuck all them, dude. They're blobs.
True.
This is blob on blob violence.
That's an in-house issue.
Yeah, this is blob shit. That's just family business, Bob. That's family business. Don't worry about it. And what else? We've covered geopolitics. What else
We
got
did
going?
cover geopolitics. Dude, I've been reading I've been listening to an audiobook before sleep that's like, the whole point of it is to like go against the atheists, like people saying like the world's like meaningless, purely physical. There's a guy who wrote a book being like, no, it's not. Here's why. I listen to it every night before bed. It's pretty sick. Fortunately, I don't remember it because I pass out all the time. But they do get into like the creation of the universe, or just how the universe is, and it's like, it's just so statistically it's just like there's no way. It's improbable that like the way it's designed is just by chance. So like statistically totally impossible. If you take like, gravity and skew it by 0.0001, like the universe collapses. Like the weight of like helium or whatever, if it was like off by like a 0.0001, that collapses. And it's pretty sick because the materialists are all about like consciousness is just, it's an illusion, total byproduct of just physical processes. It's nothing. And then the guy's like, well, so you claim to figure out the truth on a fucking illusion?
Yeah.
I go, yeah, dude, fuck it.
fuck
He's just sticking it to materialists. I'm going to bed like, yeah, good
Wasn't
point, dude.
Aquinas on that shit?
Yeah, probably.
I forget who it was. I think it might have been Thomas Aquinas.
But like,
I was fully like, he just sat down and like looked at a stream and was like,
yeah,
somebody designed this.
yeah.
He's like, come on, dude. Look how sick that fucking shit is.
And it's beautiful. He's like,
Yeah.
it works beyond comprehension, and it's also on top of that cherry on top. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You look at the stars, you're like, dang, that's amazing.
The one that does bother me with that is when people are like, Earth is perfect for us. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, that's how we evolved to live on it.
True.
You know what I mean, though? That it's like,
True.
that's the one. Not saying the design of the universe, that it makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Because we exist within that. But when it comes to like, whether like Earth is it's the only place we can live. It's perfect for humanity. And it's like, yeah,
We evolved towards
that's
it.
how we got here.
Yeah, but then it's like if you take it all the way back to the Big Bang Senior, the man himself. It's like it materialized a beautiful living conditions or a place that inhabits life and
Yeah, but I'm
materialized.
sure
out of the
what I'm
void.
saying is in the universe, I'm sure there's a ton of planets that are like this. In fact, possibly infinite.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And a bunch of fucking meteors landed on those with some primordial goo. And they thrived and
True.
evolved there, just like we did here.
True. But then it's like, still, yeah, it could be.
I'm just saying in that particular example that people use sometimes.
That's the big
Yeah.
one. They go multiverse. They go, it's just a multiverse. And, if you have infinite multiverse, then for sure there's going to be one that sustains life.
Dude, can I say, I think the multiverse thing is just like, it's just, okay. All right. So there's these clouds in space and they're called like the dark ages and we can't see past the dark ages, but they think that's the past. So multiverse is just different people, like different versions of us existing
Through the clouds.
through the timeline. Yeah. Through like the same timeline, but like, I don't know.
Like simultaneously, just different things happening.
Like something that happened to you a week ago is happening to someone back there right now.
Like a me.
Yeah. Same guy.
I wish I could save him.
I want to go to
I wish I could go through and help him and go, don't do what you did this week.
You're gonna feel like shit.
Don't drink on that flight home with DeRosa and Tommy. A huge mistake.
You go to stop yourself and you're just bulging out of your pants. You're like, what the fuck? The hell? This guy can't exist. I'm like, no, keep going, man. You're doing good.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
You can't waste any time worried about the fucking multiverse.
I don't really, the multiverse to me it's not even a real thing because then it's just still the universe.
Yeah.
It's like it's a multiverse. Like, no, it's just a universe.
I do hate that when they're like, there's multiple universes and you go, all right.
Yeah, sure.
Well, then it's part of the universe.
Yeah, exactly. We're still in the universe. Nice try, nerds.
Yeah,
No more grants for
It
you
doesn't make
guys.
any sense. Be
Yeah,
quiet,
like there's
nerds.
just a bunch of universes. It's like, okay, then that's the universe.
Yeah.
Say-
Then what do you call the whole thing? You go, there's no word for
The
it. There
multiverse.
you go. I got a word for it.
Yeah.
It's called universe. I came up with a word for it.
What if multiverse just means multiple universes?
It does, but
Yeah, but universe means
Word then.
no, but the universe means one song, brother.
But if multiverse means multiple universes, so it's like the perfect word for exactly what y'all are saying.
No, but then that would still encapsulate that into a singular.
I'm trying to think of and I'm not going to do this correctly, but it'd be like, this is food. And someone goes, yeah, but what if there's more food? And you go, yeah, well, that's just food still. Does
Yeah, but
that, does that
like
make
if-
it? Did
no,
I
yeah,
do
but
that
it's
right?
The multi-food.
I went with food.
It's like it'd be
trying to relate to the blobs.
With like,
Now it's blob talk.
there's more food in the multiverse. It's different foods.
There's different foods. There's better wings. You go, well, then there's still wings, though.
That would be tight if it was like one of
Multi-wing
those.
theory. I love it.
Dude, if you did
I
one of
was
those,
in Buffalo. I hit the multi-wing theory. I fucking went nutty.
like the everything everywhere all at once, where you just like
Yeah.
jump to a different timeline and just get fat as hell.
Go
You
wings.
can't stop
Just
eating.
go
it.
wings again. And what are the wings like here? Still good? Sick. God damn, wings are so good.
You just bet on your phone, you lose. You're like, I gotta get out of here.
In a new universe.
I fucked it up. Yeah, I agree with that stuff. It's like, dude, it's like if you were in like cities and you're like, no, there's just more cities. Like, yeah, there's a country. There's a bigger thing that's going to encapsulate the whole thing. But yeah, I'm sick of scientists trying to be like, there's nothing. It's like, dude, shut up.
I like listening to conspiracy theorists tell me what the truth is. I don't believe it, but it's more fun than what reality is. I was looking at something about the moon. Well, I don't even know how conspiracy it is, but like just how perfect the moon is for us, and how if it wasn't there, but there's like dumb conspiracy theories about the moon wasn't always there and it showed up.
Yeah,
Like,
Billy was hitting me with this earlier.
it's
It's like the moon used to not be there, and it's just like some bullshit.
and like multiple societies throughout the past have a story of the moon showing up in the sky.
They
So
probably
you're saying the
copied
moon
Cliff.
showed up while humans existed?
That's what the conspiracy said, or the old,
ancient text.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to debunk that. I don't know anything, but I'm done. I'm done with that.
The moon's from an asteroid, right?
There's
Isn't it like-
Allegedly.
there's no actual scientific definite why we have.
But
the
like,
moon.
wouldn't like the moon, like there's like a big hole in there's a big hole in like Sweden full of gas, and I feel like that would be a great moon.
Like you just blast the moon out.
Hold on, you're thinking beyond the time clouds.
What are you talking about? There's a hole in Sweden with gas.
That could be the moon.
There's like a
You're
big
a hole in Austin with gas.
I do love to think your mom
You
called
could
you.
be a
You're
good moon,
bloated.
dude. You could be a Lamoon.
That is funny.
Lamoon Lee.
If your mom called to tell you she was concerned you're bloated, then you just talked about the Sweden gas hole for like the next 45 minutes.
So wait, please tell me about this Swedish gas hole.
There's a couple of theories. These are a couple of myself theories, dude. Like there was an asteroid, killed all the dinosaurs, did the Pangea. Then it also it ejected
Did the Pangea?
Yeah, dude.
Pangea or broke Pangea.
Yeah.
Do you think the asteroid broke Pangea?
Yeah.
A bunch of bowling balls or a bunch of billiard balls.
I could be wrong. I think Pangea was
Just natural.
Tectonic.
way
yeah.
before.
Yeah. Before dinosaur.
I think
Could have been an inner asteroid bouncing around.
I thought it was I thought the dinosaurs. I think they were settling on the Yucatan Peninsula, like Mexico, was where that hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be wrong.
Okay. Theory's done.
No, keep going. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, I just thought I was just asteroid, and then like it's just the ejection of the rocks and shit. They go
Yeah.
into space, and then they.
It's tough without the visual of your hands coming together.
The moon might be hollow. The moon might actually be hollow.
Did you
I
ever
like
see
that.
they tested it? They did test the moon to see if it was hollow. They shot something at it.
They knock on it like a watermelon. Just
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. That's basically what they did. They shot something at it, and it like vibrated in a way that it shouldn't have if it was like dense like Earth is. And that's like a real test that scientists did.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I did one
I hear
time.
you.
I was in the grocery store, and I think an old black lady took me aside one day and showed me how to select watermelons based on the sound of knocking on it. Dude, to this day, I can pick bangers. She was totally give me a big yellow belly. I check for a yellow belly, knock on it, and I'm telling you, it's like I haven't picked a bad one. I don't think
That's
since.
very good.
It's amazing.
That's a nice moment.
Yeah, it was very. Because I'm like picking them up, and she was like, "Bro, hold up." Knocked on them, and I was like, "Oh, I hear the sound. I hear the music." Dude.
Did you teach her any of our ways?
No, I didn't have. I sat her down. I'm like, "This is called the blues," and I fucking.
You didn't teach her any of our ways?
I just liked her pants up.
You went,
They hike them, dude. Old black ladies.
oh
are
yeah.
hiked, bro.
Yeah.
They are absolutely hiked up. But no, I didn't get to teach her anything. I was kind of like, what the fuck? And then she showed me. I brought it home. I said, holy shit.
Yeah.
I've learned the ancient ways.
She disappeared when you turned around.
True. She just turned the gas.
A little bag of ants.
And then I saw her in the candy aisle. Oh, there she is.
And go, now, don't do that.
You're not going to believe me, but your leg might fall off from that. What?
Oh, yeah. We didn't even talk about that, dude. I don't have diabetes.
There we go.
You thought you had diabetes?
I don't know. It's the second I got my blood taken, I was like, fuck, this result's going to
Yeah.
be insane. Yeah.
Sorry, haters.
Perfect.
Sick.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Dude, I was
Yeah, I was
somewhere.
shocked. Yeah, that's nice when you hear your boy get it. You
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
oh, you're all right? Whew. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's like when your girlfriend doesn't have an STD and you go,
I knew about that.
I'm good. I'm good. By extension, I'm good.
Yeah.
You can stop eating your pussy with one of those. You got to take off the plague mask.
A dental dam.
Dental dams are nice. They'd be
I
good
don't
for
even
eating
think I've
ass.
ever even seen one.
I've never have either, but that'd be nice to bust out the dental dam and just eat ass like crazy.
That actually is the only way to eat. You might have just invented something.
It's kind of what they're
Dental
for.
dam for ass eating.
I don't know about that, fellas.
Dental dam?
For ass eating?
You think that's not good? You think that's mean? I'll eat your ass.
I mean, if you eat somebody's ass and it stinks like fucking shit and tastes horrible, you gotta eject. You gotta get out of there immediately.
I still get
We'll
that
just
thing in
go
my head where
deeper.
I just know it's ass.
Dig deeper. If you're going through hell, keep going.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would just be, you could just go nuts with it, but then you might pierce the veil.
Bust through the
Yeah, just bust through them.
the floodgates open.
We've hit the time clouds. I've gone beyond.
Yeah, shake hands with the past. This used to be food. Now I'm shaking hands with shit.
Or you could, never mind. That's disgusting. You could have them wear the saran wrap all day and just get it. Greenhouse
That thing,
effect.
yeah, marinate
The carbon
that.
gas is just bouncing back into the
Marinate
atmosphere.
that fucking thing. Get some seasoning on it.
Put some Saison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about eating ass for a while. I might break it back out.
Break it out. Give her a little surprise.
Smash a glass. I'm coming off of
I saw this on the internet.
I've done it. Obviously.
What, eat ass?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those
Yeah.
things you just toss in real quick and pop up, and they're just kind of like, "What the fuck was that?" Be like, "You love it." I did
you
the
love
test.
it.
Turns out you love it.
Lemiz, I know you're an ass, man. I know you dig that fucking moon face in there.
No, never.
You got a blue face.
Lemoon.
Dude, I'm bloated. Dude.
Nothing wrong with you.
Dang, you give him a lunar eclipse. The ass has disappeared.
Nah, dude, never.
What's the freakiest goddamn thing you've ever done?
Move your legs like that? What the fuck was that? How do your knees move like that?
That's crazy. You got total.
You have no MCLs or ACLs. You have no ACLs.
I'm athletic, dude. It's the build.
Dang, dude.
You claim athleticism nonstop.
He hit the kicks, man. Last week, he hit those kicks.
He claims athleticism.
Those were good kicks.
What's the handstand work? What's the handstand hitting for?
I can't stand. I'll fall over.
What about like an isometric squat? How long can you hold the squat for?
like a,
Just like a wall sit. Just
dude, I
like
can kind of do an Asian squat.
how long can you hold that?
Probably a while. It's kind of comfortable.
Can you sustain one for the rest of the Patreon podcast?
Right now, it's.
I wouldn't mind it.
I don't know.
The way I always demean Lemir's athleticism is his cartwheels. He had a flawless cartwheel. I've watched him win money because people don't believe he can. I've seen him. I've helped him make
Cartwheels
$200.
I hate to be a cocksucker. You are at the creek in the cave with the least athletic people that have ever existed. It's literally open micers behind a bar going like, I can't believe how athletic this guy is.
No, this was. I've seen it. I saw it. The first time was at the beach. We were at the beach. No one believed he could do it. He ended up getting like a $20 bet going. Hit it flawlessly, like in a way that everybody was like, I can't believe what I just saw.
That would
That's
make an
nice.
old white guy put down a silver bullet. Just like, you're at the beach, you see Lemaire hit a cartwheel and just fucking looking into it like, what the fuck?
Then
It could go both ways. God damn it! I'm trying to sit here at the beach. They're doing fucking cartwheels. Honey, the big one did a fucking cartwheel. I'm telling you.
Well, we were just talking about this yesterday. We like tagged.
I take it back. That was athletic.
Oh, that's so funny though.
Beach trip 2014. You did a cartwheel.
That was probably like that was after pandemic.
It was a,
This is post pandemic. He's 30 at that point at least.
Dang.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was 38. You guys are old as shit.
Back during the Vietnam War.
Yeah, you guys are so old.
This might be the Immortals. We did it.
yeah, we made it, dude.
Lees,
crack.
we should freeze you for the future. Just while visiting you, break you back out. Just buy like 2 Bitcoins, freeze Lemaire, and just wait. Come out, you're a billionaire.
It's gonna be idiocracy. You're gonna be the smartest guy.
Dude, what if it's nothing? What if it's just like space?
Awesome.
Like
Awesome way to go out.
What do you mean?
friends.
It's just space now.
Yeah, it's just me.
How? What do you mean? It's just space.
Like you know, space is on Earth or some shit.
Space has landed on Earth, and somehow your frozen capsule survived whatever destroyed the planet.
Well, he is already frozen, so he's perfect for space. He's been cold for so long.
yeah. You might not thaw out then. Then you'll land eventually. Maybe the orbs will pick you up like they did Malaysian Airlines.
True, it's just you and 200 Malaysians.
They might mistake you for another orb.
It's a lazy orb.
Yeah, they have like that contact rune language. Like he is impossibly swollen. There is no way.
They'd see you floating. They'd go, "That's no moon. It's a space station."
The one the prophecies foretold. The ultimate ass eater.
The ultimate moon ass eater.
Also, like, tell us, how did the universe come into existence? He's like, there were clouds of space when Earth and space hit each other. The dinosaurs rode an asteroid down to Pangea. The continent split apart from a rock.
This all makes sense, dude.
This is all talk. The moon's hollow. This is a long way of me saying the moon's hollow.
Me and James are making a movie. We figured it out.
Oh man, I put a big hole in this. They basically were like, we got a movie. They
Was
gave
it
me the
a
plot.
movie that somebody else already made?
It's Rio. It's the animated movie about birds. Like to a fucking T.
No, we're gonna watch it.
You got to watch it
We're
and
gonna watch
adjust.
it and see.
But hold on, what's the movie idea?
It's just like a Birds of Paradise. There's this bird that dances. It,
Yep.
like
Yeah,
practices
that's
dancing.
real.
Yeah, fall in love.
Right away. Here, I got one. There's a fish and he gets lost.
There's an ogre. He's got a homie. It's a donkey.
Yeah. There's an ogre that's friended with a donkey, and I don't know.
They pitched
thought
it, and
about
I
it.
was listening. I was like, yeah, mate. And I was like, damn, you guys are to a T describing fucking Rio. It's like, is there dancing? I was like, there's a ton of fucking dance. It's like central to the plot. The one bird finally figures it out, and they fall in love.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, back to the drawing board.
Dude, I'm gonna, yeah.
All you need to do is smoke a blunt, watch another animated movie, forget that you watched it, go to the comedy club, and go, I got the best idea.
There needs to be a new bird movie. There hasn't been a bird movie in a while.
Rio 2 is, how old's Rio 2? Like 3 years old?
No. It has to be from like 2015, I think.
No way.
I heard somebody was telling me Paddington was really good.
Paddington?
The first two are nice.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that fucking spider. It fucked Chloe up, man. There's a big green spider in the new Paddington, and she's been having nightmares for like a month.
Oh shit!
She just wakes up, and she's just kind of like, the green spider! Dude. I got in a fight with Maya about Elsa. She was like, we were like driving. She was just like, I'm like, what's the matter with you? And she's like, I just don't have ice powers. I was like, dude. Like,
That happened to me. Sub-Zero.
I was like, dude, that's like a movie character. Nobody has ice powers. And she's like, yeah, Elsa has them. I was like, trying to like gently be like, Maya, that's a movie. And she was like, Elsa's real. I met her at Disney World. So did you see her use ice powers? She's like, yeah. And I was like, I must have missed that. But she was like real down on herself, just being like, sucks.
It does suck. She's right.
She wants to shoot ice out of her hands. I was like, you have like, you're a regular person. You'll just accept yourself as who you are. I was like, ice powers are the least of your fucking concerns. Wait till you really get into
India,
it.
Pakistan.
Yeah, I bet they had ice powers too. Yeah, man. I felt bad. Trying to be like, I was trying to gently be like, it's a movie, it's not real. And she was like, don't fucking say that. I was like,
Yeah.
my bad, you're right. Yeah, it just sucks you don't have ice powers. I should have been like, I have ice powers. Sucks for you. Blasting ice all the time.
You should carry some ice cubes and just go.
That would be nice.
Just go. When you turn my age, you're going to get ice powers.
That's kind of a sick idea. You might have solved my problem.
Yeah. Trick her into believing ice powers till she's like way too old to believe in ice powers.
Yeah, true.
She'll be in college one day. Just come.
I still don't count.
How
Middle
did
of
he
class.
do it?
Fuck.
I'm gonna hit her with that today. I'm gonna have like 4 ice cubes in my hand and go, ice powers. She's for real gonna be like,
You go pick it up. That's real ice.
there's gonna be a bunch of like pools of melted water around my house.
All right, we should call it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good stuff, boys. Good stuff.
Made another week. A clean job too.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't do it. My sister did, but it took like an hour.
Your sister hooked you up?
Yeah.
Was it her idea or did you be like,
Nah, it was my idea.
Obviously, yeah.
I bought like 5 of these too in case I fucked up, so I can keep trying. But I asked my sister to do it, and she got it on her first try.
Really?
Yeah.
Clean, man.
Oh, man, I keep bumping this table.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good, bro. Damn, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, man, I had a vision and she executed it. I know people have done these before, but I finally have mine, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
This is like my greatest possession now.
That's your logo.
The Ass Pro Shop.
That's so nice.
That's what I'm going to call my strip club when I own one.
You want to own a strip club?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I just wouldn't run it.
Yeah, just own it. And
Yeah.
just enjoy it.
Every time I've seen a guy who runs a strip club, it's like he has muscles
Yeah.
and he's usually like,
Eastern European.
yeah.
Yeah. I used to deliver beer to a strip clubs when I was younger, and it was like, it's pretty rugged, man. They got the money counters going. It looks cool. They got
Yeah.
the money counters, but they do look pretty beaten down. And that's because, dude, imagine that's your workforce.
Yeah.
You got to keep, you know, you got to
Also,
manage some pretty wild women.
I don't know. I think maybe I could do it though. I'd probably just have to start doing a lot of cocaine.
Yeah. Are you worried that you might kind of like simp out to all the strippers working for you?
Nah.
I would simp. I
You
would.
think, yeah.
Yeah, dude. If I had like 12 strippers I had to maintain, I would simp.
If I had 12, I'd simp to maybe 2.
Yeah, but then
the-
the other ones would get jealous.
The rest I would treat so badly.
Yeah,
I'd
you
be
work
such a
'em.
pimp. Yeah. It's always been a dream of mine to just be like a horrible person, like a horrible pimp, you know?
Yeah, true.
I watch like movies what was that show? Did you ever watch that show with
By the way, Ralph Barbosa, thanks for doing the podcast, bro.
Oh.
I'm terrible at introducing people.
nah, no
You the
problem.
man. Let's talk about pimping though.
Yeah. What's that show with James Franco and who was it?
The Deuce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and they showed the pimps outside talking. Mm-hmm. Bro, that show made pimping look so cool.
Every show makes it look so cool.
But why is it such a frowned upon? Or I guess because they treat women so badly.
Yeah, like real bad. Did you ever read Iceberg Slim? I almost called him Ice T. Did you ever read
Ooh.
Iceberg Slim's autobiography?
I bought the book and then I read like within the first chapter. I think the first chapter made me cry,
Yeah, dude, it's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
and I couldn't read on anymore.
You gotta get cold, man. Strengthen up that pimping though.
I feel like that's like, you know, depending on where your state of mind is, that Iceberg Slim book could be like somebody's 48 Laws of Power.
Exactly, yeah. It can really get you. Although, dude, I don't know if anyone is built for that. If you got to find like a girl down on her luck, and then you got to convince her to go fuck guys for you for money.
People don't get mad if you pimp men.
No,
Like if you think about it, good leadership, that's just being a good pimp.
true.
It's just working your men, you know, and making them productive, getting in their head to make them the most productive.
Yeah, nobody talks about the pimps of male prostitutes. Are there pimps? Are male prostitutes just cowboys, or like are they arranged by like a strong, domineering man who like slaps them?
This is somebody who goes and slaps the old lady who doesn't want to pay.
Yeah. Well, male prostitutes pretty much only have sex with men.
What? Male prostitutes have sex with men?
Yeah, dude, that's like 95% of what they do.
I don't know. How do you know that?
I thought about becoming a male prostitute when I was in college. I actually put out an ad on Craigslist being like, yo, I'm open for business. My friend told me, he's like, dude, male prostitutes.
Okay, well, if you're
just-
going off like Craigslist data.
Dude, I'm telling you, I
data,
think the real data is it's like prostitutes, men and women prostitutes, like 99, well, women prostitutes, 99.9, if not 100% of the time, service men. And male prostitutes also overwhelmingly service men. Gay men, obviously.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, women get to choose most of the time who they want to bang, you know?
Exactly. So they're not calling. I mean, I think maybe like there's that whole idea. There's like gigolos that have sex, and I think it's like so rare. Because I thought I'd be out there just like banging fucking horny rich milfs, and it was just I literally got no.
You got no response?
No
Not even
response.
from men?
Not even for men.
That's gotta hurt, bro.
It did hurt, dude. It did.
Not even the men. Dang.
But dude, in college, I took my roommate's number, and I used like a prank I would do on people. I would put them on like Craigslist personals and just kind of like give them their number, and they get like weird phone calls. And I put my roommate's number up with this like story about how he was like a young gay college man who was like looking for an older, more experienced man because like these younger men didn't know. Like really, like, dude, I like hit publish. His phone rang off the hook for real, like 12 hours.
Damn, bro. Good for
Nonstop.
him. What does he do now?
He's an accountant.
He's an accountant? He went for that? Bro,
He was pissed. He found out what I did to him, and he was like, "Don't ever do that ever."
even
again.
as a straight dude, I think knowing I could have had that much business as a
Bro, it didn't. And I built a nice narrative, though. I was like, I'm a young man looking for an older gay man who knows what he wants. And it was just brr, brr, nonstop.
bro, that dude could have killed it. And you could have just pimped him.
That's what I'm saying.
make some money.
I should have had more of a business mind about it, man, because I could have put him out there and made a lot of money on him.
I think that like and this is what do you call it? This is very dude-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like misogynistic, but whoever started strip clubs, like, man, like I got like hats off to that guy.
Yeah.
Because this guy saw women, or who knows, I don't know history that well. Could have been a male strip club, the first one, right? But this guy saw
Greeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Greeks.
This guy saw somebody and was like, oh man, that's hot. Look how
Yeah.
she moves, right? And then he noticed that other guy is also like that. And so he's just like, people will pay money for this.
Yeah.
Like, let's put this in a building.
Yeah, because it was brothels. And yeah, some guy was like, yo, hold on. No. Don't fuck these guys. Like, well, you kind of can if they were, if we can figure out something. But it was like, yeah, just have them dance. It's a good idea.
Make more money off the temptation.
Yeah.
And then, all right, so then you're a strip club owner, right? I wonder when the first strip club happened. Or like what?
I'd be curious too.
1800s?
I'm guessing. I think so.
Some sort of version of
It was brothels. I feel like they're probably kind of modern.
it went from brothels to strip clubs.
I think, although people always had dancing girls. So I don't know. Like, when's the first one who kind of like industrialized the dancing girls? 1947.
All right. So 1947, right? And then let's
Pretty
say
recent.
through from 47 to like 48, 49, 50s, people, you got your successful strip clubs here and there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a business Mongol. You're just this titan in the strip club industry, and you're looking for the next best thing, the next best stripper.
Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, you see a woman twerk. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's got to be like seeing the first alley-oop.
True.
This
That
guy,
is big. Like, holy fuck, I didn't think about that.
This guy sees a woman twerk.
Do you think you think strip clubs were like in America? They were like mostly like almost like the sports were like very white, and then like black ladies and other ladies like hit the strip clubs, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I think probably when black ladies hit strip clubs, that was when like black dudes hit the NBA and
Yeah,
the
it was the
NFL.
same time, and everyone was
Yeah.
just like, "What the?"
All the white
fuck?
women were like, "Fuck, she's taking all our fucking tips." Like, I can't even do that thing that she's doing, and they're just humping the ground trying to twerk.
Yeah, man, that must have been kind of crazy. I can't imagine what it would have been. Like a strip club in 1940 would have been, or 1947, 1950 would have been crazy.
I think it's crazy to think of like how did twerking even start? And I know somebody's gonna hear this and be like, "This is such a dude conversation." But like I said, maybe a man first twerked.
True,
Maybe
true.
it was a man they were trying to tame at first and draft to their strip club. But like, how do you even think of that?
How do you first? Yeah, it's actually I would imagine black ladies started it, and it's like because I feel like they did it back in like the juvenile videos and like the early 2000s.
I mean, they were definitely the ones with the goods,
Yeah,
If anybody's
yeah,
gonna start
true.
twerking. It was
White
them.
ladies just figured out kind of how to do it. And,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
watched like old movies. Like you ever seen Roadhouse?
yeah, I have. Yeah,
And you remember that girl who she's like the girlfriend of what's his name, the bad guy? I don't remember his name.
yeah. I remember Patrick Swayze is a good guy. It was one of those
Yeah.
movies I saw too, where I kind of was like in and out of it, but I
The
definitely watched it.
young blonde chick. She's like the hot chick of the whole movie, and she's like dancing all sexy. She doesn't twerk once.
Not at
That
all.
was the sexiest of dancing at those times. I imagine.
It
you know?
was, dude. Yeah, it was. It was like a skinny white lady with a flat butt, kind of just like sliding up and down.
Yeah.
There was no acrobatics to it.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't know if it was just like the 90s or somewhere. Like would you say with Juvenile, right? Early
Mm-hmm.
2000s, late 90s. Black ladies just changed the game.
They really did take over.
And I'm just glad that I don't know. I haven't done too much research on it, but I'm just glad that nobody's ever tried to stop other races from twerking. Because, this is very touchy these days, the cultural
True.
appropriation, and
Yeah.
stealing culture vulture and whatnot. But that one right there is like,
That's a gift. Yeah, that's a gift to humanity. Yeah, you can't guard that.
yeah.
I agree. And and it's like I feel like I don't know. I feel like black ladies kind of like if anyone like tries to twerk, even like a white lady, they'll kind of like encourage her.
Yeah.
What I've seen, they'll they might laugh and kind of tease a little bit, but just a little hazing.
Yeah.
So they'll give up the goods. They'll teach you how to do it.
Bro,
If you want to learn, they will teach you.
I don't want to learn, but onto we're talking about like business entrepreneurs and stuff. I might be able to start like the first school of twerking, or I'm sure there has to be one by now already.
Yeah, but you can start it up. You can run it.
But yeah, I can have one. There's probably
Yeah.
not many of them.
No, like, yeah, there's like pole dance classes. If you started like a straight up twerking class,
Yeah, just go
For
to like
sure.
a nice gentrified neighborhood.
yeah, you would get it. You might have to like soften the blow by being like, we're a pole dancing place, but we have a twerking class within that.
I'll be like, there's no men here. It's like contactless boxing. You ever see? There's boxing classes where they,
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
where you just
train,
kinda-
but
yeah.
they never fight.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no penises around. Just come
Yeah.
twerk.
Get in shape.
You know, just so we don't get canceled, we'll have to probably take on a few men as clients. But
They would hit. There's always like two guys in like a.
I don't mind watching 2 or 3 guys shake their asses as long as it comes with like the business of all these other women shaking their asses.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It'd be good for you. Kind of having like two guys there. I'd imagine they'd be gay guys too. So that'd be good.
maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I could see the ad for it now, like the commercial. It's just like a successful stripper with like a bunch of money down her waistline. And she's just twerking. She's like, thanks, Ralph Barbosa School of
Oh,
Twerking.
you're going like more technical school.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And then the guy she's dancing on is also like, and thanks for me too, Ralph. Like, you know,
Yeah, if you're going to go the vocational route, what do you think about? I don't know the legality of this, but doing like kind of like a in school, like taking it to the high schools. That way they get like the best shot.
no.
Becoming professional. No, I'm saying for like the economic advantage.
You see, bro, that's the beginning of my downfall of my business. I start thinking I'm just fucking weirdo who wants to get high school girls. Like, hey, how about you put on this cheerleading outfit while you do it?
I'm
Like,
talking about I would look. I didn't want to do that, but I'm saying if you're saying going vocational, like they have like you can learn to be like a hairdresser, like take these like true vocations.
no, you must be at least 21.
You could keep the safety gloves on. You could be like fully clothed, like just kind of doing like Pilates, just getting them ready, just building them up.
I don't want to do this business no more. You've ruined my American dream.
I didn't say you should. I was saying what if. I would. That'd be crazy.
Just want to own a
Could you imagine the
rental
weird
property
Yeah.
now.
Could you imagine the weird illegalities and gray areas you'd get into?
Bro, yeah, never mind. I'm glad you poked a hole in this dream.
No, you can still do it. You just got to stay out of the schools. College, you can get like an elective in college. That'd be cool.
No, I'm done. I'm just gonna go to a strip club and just enjoy that.
There is something very nice about just giving a beautiful woman money. Just being like, here, I want you to have this.
Yeah,
You're beautiful and you're naked, and I think you should have. I work hard for this, and I really want you to have it.
it's easy to give money to people when they're naked.
Yeah.
Even homeless people. You see a naked homeless guy approach you, you're just like, bro, take it.
Yeah, get
Fucking
outta here.
Fuck off. Please.
I saw a lady walking down the street. I don't think she was homeless, but there was like this Indian lady just had her tits out. Just
Damn.
walking down the street, smiling, just kind of like, I think she was making like a statement. There's a big like women's liberation movement where they should be able to show their tits in public.
That's a liberation movement.
Yeah, because it's like, dude, think about how unfair that is, dude. We can take our shirts off in public.
We can. I
Yeah,
don't think
dude.
we can.
Yes, you can.
Wait, like in
Anywhere.
to a certain degree. I'm pretty sure if I walk into CVS, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, what the fuck you doing, bro?"
They will, but if you can walk down the street,
Yeah,
you
but-
can work a construction job. You can be a roofer and have your shirt off all day. A woman can never take her shirt off
You
outside.
can't take your shirt off during a construction job.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Dude, you know how many guys work shirtless?
When's
in
the last time
construction?
you worked
I
construction?
grew
bro?
up working construction. I did it my whole life.
This isn't like a YMCA video. Like,
I'm telling you, dudes do it. There's roofers that are just. I think now there's a lot of safety in construction now, but back in the day, there were dudes in like the early 90s and 80s who didn't wear a shirt every day.
look, bro. Maybe you grew up in this shirtless America of men. But
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you right now, it's dying out.
It is dying out.
And
It is dying
women
out.
might as well not even fight for it either.
Why?
and then we're not even gonna like. You ever go a long time without seeing boobs, and then you see boobs? You're gonna lose that excitement because they're gonna be everywhere.
That's
I'll tell
true.
you what's gonna happen.
That's true.
Women's liberation. They're gonna liberate a whole bunch of male. What do you call it? You can't get hard.
Yeah, ED.
ED, erectile dysfunction. That's to me, women's liberation just equals erectile dysfunction.
I think you're so right, dude.
And as Republican as that sounds, I just want people to know I haven't voted, so don't start thinking. But no, come on.
I know what you're saying. This goes beyond politics. If you're seeing titties all day, every day, it does fucking, and also the bra like protects them.
Yeah.
It fights gravity for a while.
Imagine all the mosquitoes and bug bites you're gonna have on your boobs.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be rough. You ever seen?
It was stabilizing to see a lady with her tits out in public. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy. If you imagine that times 40, it's like my days. You're living in a different world now.
But I'm not. at the same time, I'm not like totally against it. There should be like an assignment from birth. Like there's a certain percentage of all men and a certain percentage of all women should be assigned to be shirtless in life.
Nah, I like this.
And if they want shirts, they gotta like petition for it, file paperwork and stuff, you know. And or if people who do art shirts in the world and they want to become skins, they also got to do the paperwork.
True, you can go back and forth.
Yeah,
Damn, that'd be sick if you had a skins family.
there should be just random rules like that on this.
I would like that.
Just random like, and then there'd be like movements for it. They'd be like, I don't want to be a skin ever again. Or there's people that'd be like, we should all be skins, like skin America, like.
Yeah, true. That would be shirts and skins would be a great move. I used to always love when I played basketball and I'd get called like my half of the team, like you guys are skins. I'd be like, yes.
Hell yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Wearing a penny, I'd be like, come on, man. That shit sucked. Did you play basketball growing up?
Yeah, we used to play a lot at a school, at an elementary school near my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. We there's like a lot of older dudes like when we were maybe like 10, 12. There's a lot of teenagers that would come from the apartments down the street though and just kind of like take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got pretty good, so I got to like stay. But my friends, they sucked.
They had to go.
Yeah, I mean, we were all Mexican, me and my friends, and so I mean, there wasn't much skill there anyway.
Yeah.
But I was probably the most skilled of Mexicans. I don't know if that makes me the least Mexican of them, is that I was the only one good at basketball.
Yeah, you don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of Mexican basketball players. Now that I think about it.
But I got to stay. I was never that good at soccer though.
Really? Yeah.
And that, yeah.
Well, you're playing basketball, totally different thing.
But I had a very what do you call it? Like head first mentality. So like if I did go play soccer, I wasn't afraid to kind of just dive for shit, just run in there.
You had a head first. Yeah, it's literally head first mentality.
Literally head first. Yeah.
Damn.
And
so you were just like jumping in. You didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Should have played football.
Bro, anytime the soccer ball came to me, I just kicked the shit out of it.
That's
was
a good
like,
move.
Yeah.
Did you play defense or offense or like just ripped?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Just
you guys
went
just
at
playing.
it. Yeah.
That's a good move, just to kick the ball as hard as you can.
Yeah. I tried to sign up for football once, but man, my coach, I mean, he was right. But I was in the 7th grade, and at the end of the school year, they let you sign up for 8th grade football. And my PE coach was like, hell no. Like,
He
this
didn't
guy,
let you do it.
Yeah. Because I was like kind of a troublesome kid in his class.
Yeah.
PE. I would never dress out for PE. Like when they made us wear like shorts and shirts and stuff. I would like sometimes change, or I'd wear like
You want to get changed?
yeah. I just like because we'd be dumb. We'd wear like the shorts, but then not the shirts. We'd still wear like our school polo.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we just take off like the polo and just wear a white tee and like, all right, we changed, but we just want to hurry up and start playing whatever. We somebody one time just gave me like a lot of dice. I don't remember how I got it. It was like a box of dice, like all wrapped in little plastic baggies, like they sell them or something. And so I started bringing them to school, and one of the kids taught us how to shoot dice, like, and the coach caught us with those a couple times. He was just like, man, like, what the fuck is y'all's problem?
Yeah, what the fuck are you guys doing? I mean, not taking off the shirt would drive me crazy. If I was doing a gym class and you put on the shorts, I'm like, bro, why won't you put your fucking shirt on? What is this?
I think we just like being trolls.
It is fun. I was very bad in school, especially health classes. The teacher I had older brothers, and my older brothers like, dude, that guy's a fucking bitch. Fuck that guy. So I went in like, I'm going to fuck this guy's shit up. And I did. I would fuck with him. I went to an all boys Catholic high school. So we would like be in the, this is fucked up. We'd be in the locker room.
I'm noticing that there's like a heavy man pattern in your life.
Oh yeah,
heavy men, smell prostitution, shirtless male.
It's just men, dude. It's so I'm so masked. It's crazy. I'm so masculine.
Catholic male school.
All boys. You know how fucked up it is to like separate a young boy from women for like 4 years, basically.
That's horrible.
It's weird, dude.
What did you do to deserve that? You know. And then did you have sisters?
Yeah, I did. I had 2 little sisters.
And then how many brothers?
I have 2 older brothers and 1 little brother.
Okay, male-dominated siblings.
Yeah, my dad's 1 of 10, mostly men as well.
Did you in health class? Did they ever give you guys the baby to take care of?
No, bro. No, I went to an all-boys school.
That's very realistic. Then they're like, that's a fucking woman's job. Like, why would we give you guys that?
No, we never had that, dude. But we had our gym teacher, who was also the health teacher, would come when we were getting changed, and he would be like, you guys got to get naked and hit the shower. And I'd always be like, I'm not getting naked and getting in the fucking shower. I'll just be sweaty.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
It was really
especially as a
intense.
kid, yeah.
It was really intense. But what he would do when the prayer would come on, everyone would have to stop what they were doing. So when the prayer came on, I would just pull my pants down a little bit and just show my ass. So I'd keep my ass out for the prayer. And every time I'd be like, dude, you told me to stop. I was getting naked to hit the shower. The prayer came on. He would get so mad.
Wait, how often would you guys pray?
It would like come on, I think at the beginning of every period, like some different like prayer would come on. You have to stop for it, and they would do like a.
It's got to be weird if it comes on while everybody's in the showers.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about Catholic school though.
It was just, it was like, they stopped hitting kids like when I was in like first grade. So
That's where they fucked up.
Yeah, they should have kept it up.
Did they hit you in kindergarten?
I got smacked by a principal once, and then I had actually had a priest in high school who hit my head into a chalkboard.
What?
But I had said something about his knee. He was kind of like fucking around. Actually, it turned out he actually had some pretty heavy charges against him later on for kid stuff. But
just beating up kids? Or
no,
like
for loving them too much. Yeah, loving them.
Damn.
It was kind of, he had a hate-love relationship with kids, but
Bro, that's fucking...
but he had a niece, and I remember his niece was like our age, and I kept saying I was like bringing his niece to the prom. I didn't know the lady, but I was like, I'm gonna bring your niece to the prom and give her ecstasy. I didn't even know what ecstasy was.
Bro, that's...
But I like said it to the priest.
This sounds like a good time.
He grabbed my head. It was awesome. Dude, all boys school was fun as shit. Imagine
I mean, like taking the niece to the prom.
I know.
On the X.
I know. But
like,
yeah.
I want to teach your niece how to twerk.
Yeah, true.
Fucking, what is that?
He literally grabbed my head and went bonk into the chalkboard, and I was like, all right, my bad.
Damn.
I deserve that.
Yeah, that'll teach you some respect, bro.
It did. I grew up getting hit, so it was like, no, it was, you know.
Where is this at?
This was outside of Philadelphia.
Oh, shit.
So this was I went to school in Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh, okay.
But you guys were holding down the front, no shirts.
You guys? Who's you guys?
Your
Me?
school. I'm saying
My
your school. The thing you did to
Oh.
your teacher was not
Well,
put on the shirt.
I mean, we had shirts. We just didn't have like the shirt.
You wouldn't put on the shirt. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to bring the
I don't
conversation
like
back
you,
to you.
picturing me shirtless as a kid, man. Like,
I'm not picturing you shirtless as a kid.
you got issues, bro.
No, I'm saying you guys wouldn't wear the gym shirt.
Sometimes.
I'm picturing you in a polo buttoned up to the top, your hair combed over, like an angel.
Yeah, I'm just like in a little polo and then just some shorts.
What else were you bad at? Like, what else did you do that was like what was like the worst thing you did as a kid?
One time I broke into a house.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
So it's like me and a couple kids that I went to middle school with. We skipped school one day, and we broke into a dude's house that my friend said he knew. Supposedly it was his buddy. I was like, bro, I don't want to hang out with you anymore after the day. Like,
He's broke into his friend. You take anything?
Nah. Supposedly that guy had like weed in there, and I guess in my mind I was like, oh, we'll take the weed and then we'll be rich. I don't know how much weed went for. I was like 12 or 13. I was just like a lot, you know. We're gonna be like, what's that? We're gonna be like that movie Blow. I just kept imagining that. And we looked around in there, but I started feeling really weird being in there.
Yeah.
And then they called me to the kitchen. They're like, yo, come over here. And I went over there, and like I didn't grow up like poor or nothing, but for some reason I had never seen Nutella before, and none of my friends had either.
Yeah.
And so they were like, look at this, like try it. And so we discovered Nutella. We're just like, oh shit, like this is good.
That's huge.
Yeah. And so we just sat there eating like Nutella with like their bread or like their Nutella snack packs, like. And we heard somebody getting home.
How'd you get in, first of all? Before I don't want to.
I actually found a way in through the back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my friend was like, most of the time, front doors just open, like in some of these houses. This guy had he had an MO, you know. And then I was like, well, I'll try the back, because I used to get locked out of my house a lot, so I figured out little ways. And I was like, this window reminds me of my window, you know.
Yep.
But yeah,
So they pulled up on you.
Yeah, I heard people get in there, and I always, this is like dumb, because I always thought like this was like an act of bravery, like I deserved some sort of medal. But then at the end of the day, it's like I was just the bravest criminal that day. But when we're in the kitchen eating the Nutella, and I heard somebody approaching the door, I ran to the front door to like lock it, and
Locked them out of their house?
Yeah, and because they had a deadbolt.
Yeah.
And my friends ran to the back door. Like it just was like we just froze, looked at each other, and then everybody ran. And there was like 3 or 4 friends that ran out the back. So I ran and I locked the door. And then I ran out the back and I closed the back door so hard that it didn't even like close.
Yeah, it just bounced. Yeah.
It was like because it was like a sliding door. So it just like slid and then boom, like slid back open. And I just ran for my life and I was just so scared.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's the day I realized, like, bro, I'm a little bitch. Like, I'm not cut out for
They
gangster
came
life.
home and just saw their bread just crushed and the Nutella out. They're probably like, what the fuck?
Man, so we went to my buddy's house who lived not too far from there, and we'd take little peeks where we'd walk down to that street just to see if like there was cops.
Yeah.
But they never called the cops. I think whoever there was just like fucking raccoons. You got in here,
For real,
like-
that would make an animal got into my house. I had kids burglarize me one time where I was like living in this house in West Philly and it was a bad neighborhood and I didn't have like a back door on the house. There was just this like, I don't know if you, how to describe it. Like, you know, in stores when they have like a, it's like a gate, but it's like, it's just like metal slats against each other, like crisscrossed.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be like outside of a door. It was just that. So like I had that thing and I had a chain around it, kind of keeping it tight. But there was like, if you were little enough, you can get in. And I had kids, they like stole my change. Broke into my house, stole all. I had so much fucking change, and they stole my change, and I was like, all right, fair enough.
Out of all the things, that's what they got.
Exactly. I had like a gun in my house too, so I'm glad they didn't get that.
They're like, those little kids remind me of like Robert De Niro in Heat. Or they like, they knew what they were going after.
They
just
did.
The bonds.
They did,
you know?
dude. They wanted the change to get the candy. Yeah,
They
it was
knew
like,
our response time to a 211. They had our response time clock.
yeah. I remember being like, no adult could have fit through that little, and I was like, motherfuckers, those kids.
Bro, you got to get a BB gun and shoot the kids.
Yeah, I've thought about paintball gun. Paintball gun would be nice.
Yeah.
I knew there was a guy I knew who had like, he was like an HVAC guy and he had this like big yard in this area outside Philadelphia called Chester. And it's like a really fucked up area. And so if you have a yard in Chester, it's like you'd have like scrap metal and shit. So people would break in, take your scrap metal. So he started a Friday tradition where he would sit on the roof and just drink beer with a paintball gun. And just let the sun, as soon as the sun would set, people would start coming over the fence and he would just fucking light them up from the roof. It was pretty fun.
Hell yeah.
And within his right. It was within his right. But people would think they were really getting shot and be like, oh, because they hurt, man. They fucking hurt.
Now they do. The first time I ever went paintballing, I got shot right in my left nut.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think
There's like one kid from every group who gets shot in the nuts. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
it might have
happened.
been my right one. I just remember it was like, I took my pants off and you just see like a dead
Jack.
circle right on the nut. That was the first time I got, and the dude cheated because at that place, they were like, I was the only kid there though. It was like a bunch of adults and like my uncles and stuff. And they told us that if you're within like 10 feet or so, just yell surrender. And whoever yells it first, it's like they got the shot.
Yep.
And I remember like my mask is all foggy. I'm like
can't see
sweating.
shit.
Yeah. And I'm like trying to shoot this guy. I see him running from right to left and he keeps going. I'm like, fuck, man. And then I see another guy. I'm trying to shoot this guy. And then I'm like, wait, what happened to the first guy? And then I'm like, oh, he's behind me, I bet. And I turn around and then he's right there and just close as hell, just shoots me. I'm like,
man.
I went down. I just felt like throwing up.
Oh, he probably felt bad.
Hell no. He just kept going.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, war is hell, man.
Not to pull a race card, but you know how you white guys are. You get fucking guns and
bro.
tactical and shit. This
I
guy
was about
had
to
full
say,
camo, bro.
I did paintball and I totally disobeyed the mercy rule. I would hop a log and there'd be a guy right there and I'd be like, pop, pop, pop.
After
point
that,
blank.
bro, I turned into a little monster. I was like, fuck the mercy rule. Like I started doing.
That's how I played originally. That's fuck the mercy rule.
I started.
It's so exciting to shoot somebody with that gun. So if I get within range, I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, I'm fucking unloading.
Bro,
on
I
him.
started playing so dirty. Like,
Did you really?
when there'd be refs in there, like
You shoot the ref?
Nah, I would hide behind them sometimes. I just run up like near them and just like, pop, 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 like
That's your human shield. Yeah, when you get hit, dude, it fucking hurts, man. It hurts enough to be like, all right, there is some consequence to this game.
hell yeah,
Because I've got like popped over the mask, but in the fucking head, and that hurts.
dude. You got to have pain in life though. Like
You do.
every now and then.
You
You ever go just months without any type of pain, not even stubbing your toe?
Yes,
You start to get depressed.
Dude, this literally just happened to me. I had it so easy for like 3.5 months, and then I literally got depressed.
Yeah.
I just got out of it like 2 days ago.
And then somebody punches you in the face one day, you're like, "Phew, I'm alive.
Yeah, dude, I'm feeling stuff.
You got to go paintballing or you got to do something There used to be a
I
place.
did a water slide. I took an edible and hit some water slides, and that like I scraped my. You know when a water slide and you try to slow it down like a bitch, and then your your elbow scrapes.
Nah, I'm a pretty little dude. I've never even had trouble slowing down. It just I never went that fast in the first place.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, I was hitting them and just kind of like, because I haven't rode a water slide since I was a kid. So I was like, dude, I'm going to champ these. And I was like, for real scared.
You ever see that video? This is always gonna be one of my proudest moments. I didn't do anything. I was just there. But during Bert Kreischer's Fully Loaded tour last year in 2023, we had a water slide, and somebody got a bag of ice water and dumped it on Mark Norman, and then he started like yelling and spinning, and then somebody else, I forgot who threw it. It might have been Bert, threw a little Nerf football we had, and it hit him right in the nuts right after. That was hilarious. I bet you, I bet you he was so.
You're proud of that too. That's your proudest.
I just like just watching that.
That is
just
a sick
getting to see
moment,
it. Yeah, like that's a guy who's not gonna be depressed for a while. You know,
True. Ice water and hitting the nuts will definitely wake
back
you
to
up.
back. That was hilarious,
Dude, I fell. When's the last time you fell?
bro. Not that long ago, but it was a very uncomfortable fall.
Yeah, dude.
I think
what happened? What
if
was
I
the
would have fell on
circumstance?
my ass, I would have been like, "Oh, it hurt," but then I'd been like, "That was funny." But I was walking upstairs and I did one of those face forward, hit my
Yeah.
knee into the stair fall. I'm just like, that's such a like a grown man fall, like middle aged man fall. Just like, oh god damn it, like motherfucker. Like, I just wanted to blame a kid. Like,
I fell recently going to the bathroom at night, and like it's like pitch black, and I forgot I had to travel, so I had like my suitcase out, tripped over my suitcase. I'm naked, and I just fell like down, like you were saying, on your belly, not on your back. I fell belly down and just laid like on my
you have a
suitcase.
shirt on?
I was naked. I was sleeping
oh
naked.
shit, full.
I was,
You sleep naked?
yeah, I sleep naked. I was.
The deeper we go on this podcast, bro, the deeper we go into your
You don't sleep naked?
nah, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
Someone breaks in, you get to mad dog them naked, and it's fucking
I guess that's a good defense mechanism.
yeah. What do you do? Do you like classic PJs?
Nah, I don't do that either. Like, what do you mean? What's classic PJs to you with the little
Stripey.
hat? With the little- I can't believe people were using that at one point.
Well, if you didn't wear the hat, you'd probably die. You get like catch a cold.
What? That was why they wore hats?
I don't have no clue, but like
It's just crazy.
I would imagine because it was cold. They didn't have like heat like that, so you'd have to wear like a little snow cap.
I'll just die instead of look like a little bitch.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They were wearing those little weird elf hats.
Dude, I feel the same way about bike helmets.
But yeah,
Fuck that. I see people with adults with bike helmets. I'm like, bro.
I would wear one if it got to be like painted like candy or something, or like some sweet paint job.
True.
Where it's like the mouth. It's like,
That would be sick.
nah,
Change colors when you went by.
but I probably would never ride a motorcycle. I don't like those motorcycles where they got like the saddles on the side and then like the big windshield, like the cop one.
Yeah.
That's like the minivan of motorcycles.
It is, dude.
Hey,
You
bro,
might as well just
Get a fucking car.
Yeah.
You
You
don't
have
want-
saddlebags and a windshield.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, that's gonna hit my dad hard. My dad rocks.
Your
his
dad rocks
saddlebags.
that? Damn, bro.
He does. He had the regular ones, and then you get old. And
Was
he's
your
like-
dad out in Philly?
Yeah, he grew up in Philly and then moved to Havertown. Or he was like Philly when he was little and grew up in Havertown. So yeah, that whole area. the Philly
Philly's like
area.
a tough town, though. I wouldn't make fun of your dad. I'll take that back.
No.
Matt's
He
dad.
needs to hear that.
needs to
I would
hear
tell him
that.
too. He's driving around. He needs to take that bug windshield off and just eat those things.
Bro, just
Saddlebags. But he would like drive his motorcycle. That was like the one thing he would be like, we go to a restaurant. He's like, oh, I'm gonna ride my motorcycle. I'll meet you there. So that was like his like slice of freedom.
hell yeah.
And he just got older. He like go to like pick stuff up at the store and he throw it in his saddlebags and ride back.
Did he is he still with your mom?
Yeah.
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 All right. So yeah, he probably needed that, bro.
Yeah. You need that break.
Hell yeah.
And the windshield, I could see the windshield after some time. Did you ever ride a motorcycle before?
Yeah, I have a dirt bike.
Oh yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sick.
Fuck, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, bro. No windshield.
That's the rawest motorbike you can get, possibly. So you're at like the absolute top of the hierarchy in terms of like being sick on it.
Well, not necessarily. It's a 125cc, so it's like training wheels of dirt bikes.
Have you ridden on like the highway and stuff?
Nah.
Dude, it's scary. I took I forget what it was, like a 325, if that's a thing. Like, yeah, I think it was a Yamaha Nighthawk. And I'd never really ridden motorcycles, and I still don't now. But like my brother showed me how to do it, and I like took that thing on the highway.
You're
Dude,
scared?
Yeah, I was scared as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I was going over this bridge and trucks would pass me, and it was like they were saying it's not a heavy enough bike. So when a truck goes by you on the highway, the breeze pushes your bike over.
Oh shit.
Shit was fine. Those big, like, those big, like, buckles in the middle of the bridge? There's like big
Yeah.
metal grates. I'd hit them and be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been scared.
You don't think you've been scared? Take it on the highway right now.
All right. I'll do it, bro.
Do it, dude.
Tell your brother to bring it right now.
I will. I'll get the Yamaha Nighthawk, dude.
As far as the people listening to this podcast go, just know that I will ride that bike.
On the highway.
Yeah.
125 on the highway, man. You need something heavy.
Have you ever gone 125?
I've ridden dirt bikes when I was little. Yeah, we used to ride them around, just like buzz around the house.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about miles per hour.
Oh, hell no, dude.
You've never gone 125 miles per hour?
On a dirt bike?
In
No.
anything?
In a car, yeah.
In a car, yeah? What were you driving?
I don't think I got up to 125 in a car. I take that back. I hit in like 107.
What are you driving? Like a Honda Odyssey?
Yeah, like some bullshit, yeah.
You're just running late to something?
Just trying to, no, when you're little, remember you're a teenager, you're like, we're going to go 100 miles an hour on the highway.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just trying to go as fast as possible.
Yeah, we had an Acura TL for a while.
They're fast as hell.
Yeah, that was tight.
You did 125 in a car?
One car I did like in 2 cars actually I did 160 something.
You're a car guy.
Yeah, I like cars.
You did 160?
Yeah,
Where?
on the highway.
So you wouldn't be afraid on the bike. I don't know, dude. You take away those walls, though.
The bike, yeah, the walls are.
And you can imagine if you could see the ground.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see the ground.
It fucks you up,
Yeah,
dude. You're
fuck
going
that.
like 80 and you see the ground. It's just it's literally a blur.
Nah, I feel like the bike is just way more scarier for real. Like
It is,
one false move, it's
Dead.
like.
You're dead.
Yeah, and then I grew up playing Grand Theft Auto, so like you know how many times I was riding that bike and then I hit a car and I just fly, or you know what I mean? Like fuck that. But in a car,
160 is fucking fast, man.
yeah, 160 is pretty fast.
That's when like things start like they're like 200 yards away and it's like they're right at you.
Yeah, they look like they're barely even moving, the cars. Like they're still moving, but they look more
Yeah.
closer to being still.
Are you still about that speed life? Or are you slowing down? Because that's like, bro, you're flirting with disaster. 160 is like.
Nah, this was like
You want an
last.
untimely celebrity death?
This was like last week, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Are you gunning for like an untimely like James Dean?
nah, but I do want to hit 180. I've always wanted to hit 180.
Just that's the goal?
yeah,
And you're talking about on the street, not like a track.
nah, yeah, on the street. I would like to
Sick.
hit a track and see what that's like, because I feel like that's where you get to really see what your car's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
When they got like those little circuits and all that, and they
Yeah.
get to see what their fastest lap time is. That's got to be sick. I want to see like if a car that not that I build from the ground up, but if a car that I somewhat build could like.
What era, that would be actually cool as hell. What era do you like specialize in? I saw you had some like, it looks almost like, I guess they're classic cars. They're 20 years old, right?
Some of them, I don't know what you saw, but
I saw you had a thing on Instagram where you had like, it almost reminded me of like a LeSabre or something, one of those, but you really like cleaned it up.
we buy them and sell them a lot.
Do you really?
My dad and I, yeah.
That's
like,
fucking sick.
so we like there's a few that I will never sell.
Yeah.
But there's a couple that I'm like, I just kind of wanted to drive it for a while and then I'll settle it and buy something else.
What's your like? So what like era of car do you like? Do you like restore them? You're saying?
Not necessarily restore them. I just like, and that's something I didn't know about myself until I started being able to actually buy the cars. is
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the collectible ones that hold their value as long as you never touch them.
Yeah.
But I do like some of those, but maybe like with more mileage, something I could like change stuff in.
Yeah.
Also like sleeper cars. I actually won a Camaro. I won a 2019 Camaro in a game of horse. Just high stakes horse games.
What?
Yeah, that's the life of Ralph Barbosa, baby.
Horse? You're like basketball horse?
Yeah.
What? You took someone's pink slip in horse? What was the winning shot?
Just a jump, bro. I have a cold jumper, like a mid-range jumper.
Yeah, that's good. That's
And
nice to have.
Most people like maybe they could make one or two, but if you go from maybe like a repeat spot,
Yep.
bro, they'll miss. They'll miss before I miss for sure.
Yeah, you're talking about like just within the key, kind of that like 5 to 7 foot jumper.
Yeah,
It's a good move.
good, bro. And
Damn, you took someone's Camaro?
yeah, and the risk was I lose an '88 Super Sport Monte Carlo I had, but I was trying to get rid of that car anyway because the car was in just like mint condition and maybe like 24,000 original miles on it. But like I said, like it was only gonna keep its value if I just kept it so clean.
Yeah, what's the point? Yeah.
So then I had been looking to buy like a 2016, 2017 Chevy SS. You ever see those?
Yeah.
And I wanted one of those because they look like a Malibu, but they got the 6.2.
Do they have
got
the stripes and everything or no?
I don't know if some of them come with stripes, but anyway,
But you wanted one?
I wanted one because I felt like that was a cool daily driver car.
Mhm.
It looks like something you'd totally underestimate, and it draw way less attention. But if you needed to smoke somebody, you could.
True, yeah.
So I got that Camaro, and I was like, all right, well, I'll get the Camaro and I'll get the title transferred under my name, and then I'll go if I ever find the Chevy SS like at a used dealership or something, I can go trade it in. But the dude who showed me Chevy SS is this mechanic dude I know named Jacob. He was selling his around that time, like literally the week after I got the Camaro. I think he took it to race week where they go like city to city, like to different drag strips. And he kept finding air tags on it where people wanted to track it to go steal it.
What?
Yeah. And he just had his son. So he just was like, man, I don't want people trying to steal my shit, especially if I got my son with me. So he's like, I'm just going to sell it. And I was like, bro, I'll trade you the Camaro and some cash. And he was like, fucking done. And I guess he's going to sell that Camaro now. I don't know. Just trade it in for whatever. But now I got that Chevy SS. And he put he did a lot of work to it, which I didn't think about that. I don't know if it's more than I can handle. The thing's pretty fucking fast.
Strong. It's fast as shit.
Well, like I go pick up my son from school and she's like, it's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. My dad was real into collecting like old muscle cars. It was like a phase. He gets like real into stuff and whatever. But yeah, my first car when I was growing up, I would drive like a 72 Chevelle, I think.
Why do you say it's like a phase? Why do you keep hating on your dad?
I'm not hating on him. This is what he does. He gets in
like, my dad's lady, he has saddles and
dude,
I'm just through phases.
He's the man, dude. For real. I mean, having to be in, he's like 60 something, just ripping on a motorcycle with his windshield. It's totally
respectable.
That
is pretty sick, yeah.
But I would say the same thing. I'm like, bro, get a fucking bike, bro. Raw dog. We have our family's very we like to fuck around with each other.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, he's a fucking beast. But he used to collect old cars and same thing, like restore them, all that stuff. So my first car that I got to drive in high school was like a 72 Chevelle.
Damn.
It wasn't whatchamacallit. You had to like, what's that called? It's not fuel injected, so I had to like goose the gas pedal in the morning.
And it's carbureted.
Like, yeah, you had to sit there and just kind of like hit the thing down. But that thing fucking, I don't know why he let me drive that. I think like if you literally hit the gas all the way down, it would go and like peel out.
Oh shit.
It was sick.
Like one of those things.
Yeah, I fucking crashed like pretty quickly. Like,
you crashed
low
it?
stakes, like I was pulling up to my cousin's driveway to pick him up, and my screen was just like the windshield was foggy, and I just crashed into I like ran into his dad's car on accident. So I couldn't say.
I've only been in like one or two. I don't even know if you can call them wrecks, like fender benders. When I was 12, my grandma had a Jeep Liberty, and I took off in it. I wanted to buy like a video game. I had saved up money. I had like 90 something bucks saved up, and I took my buddy with me. We went to a GameStop. I was like, you be my second set of eyes, and we're both just like adrenaline pumping.
Dude, it's so scary when you're little driving a car when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, my grandma was just asleep at home.
Crashed it.
They couldn't sell me the video game because it was like you need an adult there. So I was like,
like I gotta drive home now.
Yeah. So we got in the car and I'm trying to like exit the parking lot onto the main road, but there's a lot of cars coming in, and the front of the car was like sticking out too far. So I got scared and I just like slammed it into reverse, and I slammed into this dude's Dodge Ram. And it was this big old white dude, and he just looked kind of like surprised to see this little 12-year-old come out, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, what the hell, man? He's like, you have insurance? And like, do you have parents? And I was just like, man, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, I don't know how insurance works. This is my grandma's Jeep. I don't think she has insurance. Like, she doesn't know English. So like, I don't know if she even did all that. I was like, I know body work must be like expensive because I dented his bumper in or whatever. I was just like pleading with him. I was like, look, man, I was like, this is like $98 and it's all my money, like ever. Like,
just take it.
Yeah. And he was just like, just get out of here, man. But that's crazy.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, it was, but at the same time, it's like your punishment is like, just see if you can make it home. Like 12-year-old.
Yeah, but he took your $98.
Yeah, he took the money. He was like, just get out of here, man. But man, yeah, I was just like, all right, fuck it. And
did you fuck the Liberty up?
Nah, bro. My grandma like never found out about that. I got bagged before she woke up from her nap.
That's not bad. So you never been in like a real car wreck, like airbags deployed and all that shit? I've gotten one before. It sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lady just ran the stop sign and just fucking nailed me.
Damn.
Yeah, she had no insurance. Airbag. Those airbags.
You got nailed by a lady. Nice.
I did, bro.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, bro. Only the best. Only the most alpha.
How old was the lady?
Yeah, in her early 20s.
Early 20s?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you got nailed by a chick.
I
By a
did. It
girl.
was a chick, and she tried to get. She didn't have insurance, so
She tried to blame you?
Oh yeah, she tried to come out. She was like holding her neck like she was going to sue me. I'm like, dude, you ran your stop sign, and once she figured it, I like showed her like, no, look, like you fucked up. She thought she was going to get paid, and I
You
was
just
like,
did like one of these, like a flinch.
dude, I got like knocked out when I came to. I saw the car, and I was like, I got to get that lady's license plate. So I went up and I put it in my phone or whatever, and then like she came out like rolling on the ground like, I'm calling my lawyer, and I was like,
she had
dickhead, you're at fault, and she like literally got instantly better and was like, oh shit, and then like we were sitting there, and then eventually she like peeled off and took off. But I already had the plate, so.
Wait, so she tried to just take off before you? Damn.
Yeah.
What's her problem?
Just being a jerk.
Damn.
Being a fucking asshole.
But you tracked her down?
Mhm.
She did her
No,
insurance
wait, she
pay
didn't
for
have
it?
nothing. She didn't have anything, so it was kind of like she didn't have insurance. I had like the weakest.
You took the
shittiest
loss?
insurance.
You just straight up took the loss?
Took the L. There was
What?
nothing to be had. She didn't have insurance. She
How
didn't have
long
any
ago
money.
was this?
Probably like 5-6 years ago. I got like a for real like brain injury. Like I was knocked out and I didn't sleep for like 4 days after that, but I wasn't tired.
Bro, where was this?
Philly.
In Philly?
Yeah.
Bro, let's go find this broad.
So it's illegal to search people's addresses through their insurance.
I thought you were going to say it was illegal to say broad.
No, you can say broad. It's
Okay.
illegal to search. If
It's
you take
illegal to
someone's
search a
license
broad's
plate.
address?
Yeah, if you take someone's license plate and get their address from it, you're not technically not supposed to do that. But I was able to do that, and then we just like we pulled up and like saw the situation. And was like, there's nothing to be had here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like is it like The House? Like what's that movie, The Fighter, with Mark Wahlberg? You ever see that movie?
I seen it. Yeah,
And he has like all the sisters. I just feel like one of the sisters hit you. He's like, Ma.
it was a lady and her mom, and the mom like came out and like like the lady's not here, and then it was a big thing. But she did she did go eventually, and I told her I was like I'm not pressing charges, but she went and eventually like took ownership. She didn't get like a hit and run,
No.
but there was just financially nothing to do. If I could have sued her if I wanted to, but it's like I'm not gonna sue like a super poor lady.
Yeah.
Be like, now you got to I'm gonna garnish her like Wendy's paycheck for 40 years. Like I'm not,
Free Frosties. You should have just told her free Frosties or free desserts from wherever the bum fuck you work at for the rest of your life.
True. Pull up and as a reminder.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I'm not like that, bro. I'm a nice guy.
You-
I know you've been trying to take me down this whole time, but I'm actually a really nice guy who like loves my dad.
I know you're nice, bro. I just think you got some issues.
I do.
Yeah.
I do have some issues.
Saw one too many shirtless people growing up.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Think of a time recently when you didn't feel like you could be your full self, like you were hiding behind a mask. October is the season, the spookiest season for wearing masks and costumes. But some of us feel like we wear a mask and hide more often than we want to. At work, in social settings, or even around our family, therapy can help you learn to accept all parts of yourself so you can take off the mask. Because masks should be used for Halloween fun, not our emotions. I mean, what a beautiful message. We all got to take off our Halloween masks. Or maybe I really am Jason. If you're if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapist at any time for no additional charge. Take off the mask with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/MSSP today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. You know what we all need to get more of? Off our ass. With bold new flavors and a refreshing citrus kick, Mountain Dew will get you off your ass and have you feeling like you're on an actual mountain. A mountain where the weather is always perfect, your friends are ready to hang, and a day of epic proportion awaits. All right, call out my favorite flavor. Voltage. I'll go with Voltage. I like a nice Voltage flavored beverage. Talk about what game/activity you'd play with friends. I don't know, Sean. What do you think we would do if we had if we had like an ice cold Voltage flavored Mountain Dew? Do you think we would maybe kiss forever? Nice. The mountain is calling. You should answer. Grab your friends, grab an ice cold Mountain Dew wherever refreshing beverages are sold, and do the do if that's what you're up to. Do the do. Thank you. Is this in shot, by the way? Yes, it was. All right, good. Hey guys, huge announcement here. This weekend I will be in Milwaukee. I hope I spelled that correctly. That's off memory. I'll be there this weekend, Thursday through Saturday, this weekend. The dates would be the 24th through the 26th. If I'm not mistaken, please come out to that. I'm begging you guys. Ticket sales look okay. I'm not mad at them. But let's try to bump them up if you guys can. If you can't, I totally understand. I would never bother you. 11:15, Tysons, Virginia, Capital One Hall. I think that's close to Washington, D.C. No knock on Tysons, Virginia. I'm just saying, if you guys want to kind of come in from there, I don't think the commute would be too bad. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's far. Just check it out. Also, 11:16, New York, New York, as part of the New York Comedy Festival at Town Hall. I'll be there for a night, so come to that. And also, here's the big one, 11:29 to 11:30, I'll be in Irvine, California at the Irvine Improv. Come on out. What do you say? Why wouldn't you? Matilda! Dude, I can't believe you never saw a shirtless construction worker. That's crazy. Did you work construction?
Yeah.
You never saw, what was your like field of construction?
I was on the electrical side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did electrical before.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Were you like a helper? Or did you run it, or like what was your
Yeah. Nah, I was not running shit.
outlets and shit? That's what I did.
Yeah,
I did
like
outlets.
I just have to like watch out for the what do they call it? The track hose when they like dig and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of like underground
You're doing like the services and shit?
pipe. Yeah, we were like working like at factories and installing big machinery.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty industrial, bro.
Yeah, I was doing like houses and shit.
Nah, okay.
I was doing like outlets and stuff.
Okay, you see what I'm talking about here though? It's like
So you're in an industry. You can in residential. It was anything goes.
I don't feel like that's true either though. You can't just go to someone's house and take off your clothes, bro.
If it's
You're
a
working
shell,
there.
no one's there. It's a brand new house. Talking new construction, old construction.
Okay,
New construction, no shirt, no problem.
maybe that's how things go in Philly.
True. Here, the construction guys look like fucking Fallout characters. They have like
We got the
a mask all over, sleeves
OPs
on.
and shit.
Yeah, it's
bro.
crazy. They look like fucking creative players in Fortnite.
Yeah, bro. Because we have a structure in good old Texas. All right. We
It's not a free for all.
bro. Yeah, isn't it Philly where crime runs rampant
True.
and men are just twerking off the walls?
When's the last time? Have you been in Philly recently?
Yeah, I went not recently. It was already like, when it was during WrestleMania.
Okay, yeah, that was relatively recent. If
I saw that guy Drewski there.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Drewski, but he didn't want nothing to do with me.
What the
Which is
fuck?
understandable because like the situation.
What's the situation? What are you talking
I guess
about?
we were staying at the same hotel,
Gotcha.
and I was leaving the hotel around like 3 or 4 a.m. to go to the airport. And as I'm getting in the car, my buddy was like, "Yo, that's Drewski." He's like walking towards the hotel, and I just yelled from like the other side of the street, I was like, "Drewski, let me get a picture."
He wouldn't do it?
His security just looked around like, "Who yelled that?" And they just like zoomed into the hotel.
Yeah, true.
Well, so that's why I'm like, all right, I understand that. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
probably thought it was like some drunk, crazy fan.
Yeah, true. He didn't know it was two young kings in passing.
Yeah.
You should hit him up. Hit him up. Like, dude, that was me who screamed at you, and I'd still like that picture. If we
I
ever
don't think
crossed
he's gonna
paths.
open that.
You don't think
DM.
so?
Nah.
True.
I don't
It
think
is
he's
funny
gonna-
to see who you can, who will actually respond to you, because you're pretty big in comedy. You get around, so it's like, have you like tried to reach out to like famous people to see if they'll honor it, or like, how do you go about that?
Man, I rarely reach out to like a famous person. But if they reach out to me, I'm just like, hell yeah, we're friends now.
Yes. Yeah, it is cool. It's a cool feeling.
Me and Paul Wall, we talk.
That's tight.
Yeah.
He's a businessman too now. He's like all cleaned up.
Yeah, he got the comb over now.
Really?
Yeah, that guy's different.
Well, as a white rapper, you have to eventually. Is like if you get too old and you still look the way you did when you're 20, it doesn't age well.
Eminem
know what I
never
mean?
did a comb over, but he did grow a beard.
He had to switch it up, because it's like if he was fucking 50 with blonde hair, dyed blonde hair, it just starts to look kind of like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
people don't think about that. White rappers do have to go through a lot, man.
White rappers, they gotta like, and then I don't know. Did you ever watch that guy? Did you ever see that guy? His name was Lil White. Did you see him?
Yeah, I actually have. Yeah,
From Memphis.
yeah, I remember that guy. I can't picture what he looks like, but I have definitely seen him.
I don't know where he's at now, but that's one white rapper that I'm like, why didn't he like I don't know. He should have been more popular than he was. He was white, but he was like,
Oh yeah,
different.
yeah. You know what, man? He kind of looked a lot like who was that other guy?
He looks like he owns a strip club in that one picture.
He does, dude.
I wonder what,
See, look, that's him now.
I wonder what happened to him.
He kind of cleaned it. He went like full Conor McGregor, like neck tat, kind of businessman looking. Yeah, that there was another guy. Oh my God, who's the Riff Raff? He kind of reminds me a little bit of Riff Raff, a little bit, I guess.
People shit on Riff Raff a lot, but man, you ever heard that song "Time" by Riff Raff? Look up that song on YouTube.
I like Riff Raff.
The video. Bro, that song, it'll make you cry.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they can do it to you. Crying to a Riff Raff song would be crazy. Did it really get you? It made you cry?
I mean, not me, because I'm a man.
True that, yeah.
But-
no, they could get me. I could see that.
Bro.
That like Riff Raff for real was like a bona fide. He was like a sick celebrity. He was like a cool dude.
Yeah, he had those weird chompers, those fucking
He had the X Factor.
yeah.
Wasn't he in the movie Spring Break?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he played in like Harmony Korine did this movie, and he played like a drug dealer, and he was a good actor too.
I never watched that movie, but that's the one where James Franco sucks the gun, right? He puts the gun in his mouth.
Dude, I'm the worst with I see movies. Yes, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm thinking that might have been the one. Oh fuck, that was Franco in the
Or were
movie.
they just like basing it off of him?
I don't know. Maybe Franco and Riff Raff were in that movie because I forgot. If I was Franco, I'm thinking Riff Raff played that character.
Fuck that, bro. Riff Raff should sue them. He should sue Franco for
He literally
trying to beat him.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess Franco did suck a gun in that movie. I probably like walked out during that. I was probably like, I'm not fucking watching this bullshit. Fuck this shit, dude.
Everybody's saying they walked out of Joker.
I heard the Joker gets raped, right? Isn't that like
What?
someone said like there's a 3-man on 1-man rape scene?
Why? Why
I
did they do all that?
I don't know why they did that.
I'm gonna be honest, and damn,
Yeah, that's fucked up. They took that. The first, did you like the first one?
I like the first one, but maybe this is me just having a little bit of that like toxic Texas mentality. But when I saw that the movie was called Joker A Folier or some shit like that, I was like, this is gonna be so gay.
When they had the French shit?
Yeah, I was like,
You don't have to apologize for that instinct. Why do you keep apologizing for having just like a
if
proper
people-
masculine instinct? Like,
people
but
get mad at shit like that.
Who though?
I don't know, on the internet, you know.
I don't got to worry about them.
All right,
People get mad all the time, dude.
I saw.
But I hear what you're saying. But you can say, it is a correct instinct to see a French title and be like, this might be kind of gay.
I was like, why would they do that?
Yeah, that sucks. What is the title of it again? Like Jean Babylon?
Je ne sais quoi.
Oh, he does the Joker gets gang raped by prison guards in Joker 2.
After he called out the abuser, so now they made Joker a victim. You know.
Well, I said, very glad I will never watch this movie fully. They ruined the first movie's legacy. How about that?
Yeah.
How would you take that, scriptwriter? That's crazy too. To be like, we're gonna start this off with a prison gang
Bro,
rape.
whoever wrote that review, fuck them too.
I know.
Because they're just like ruined the first. They're just sucking the dick of the first movie.
To say the legacy too.
Calm down, bro. The first one was just a good movie. Like, it's fine, you know. Like,
That's just the legacy. Imagine looking at it, thinking about movies' legacies.
I just think it's crazy to think there's like a legacy like on Max. Like, you want to see my legacy? Sure. You have an account? It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that would. I always think. Do you ever think about like the world of very serious men?
Yeah.
It's kind of that's what they're up to. If you're not funny, you're like thinking about movies' legacies. You're like, they've tarnished the reputation for all time. This movie will
Bro,
never.
people who write movie reviews.
Yeah, dude.
I took my son to watch Inside Out 2.
Great movie too. By
I
the
thought
way.
that movie
Did
was
make you cry?
hilarious. They didn't make me cry, but it made me laugh a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I love that movie.
It was good.
And I saw this one post on Instagram randomly where somebody was just talking shit about the movie, and they did it such in an educated movie critic way, and I'm just like, dude, suck a dick.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
What's your problem? This is just a funny cartoon movie.
That movie helped me. I watched it and I was like, yeah, dude, I do got to take it easy and just start going like a little, like when she, I don't want to spoil it, but when she has that ending skating scene.
Yeah, no,
when
let's
she's
spoil
like
it. Let's
peaceful,
spoil
when she
it.
was peaceful at the very
People
end.
have seen it by now.
True, dude. That movie for real, like for 3 days, I felt like I was like tapped into that state that I watched that girl.
When she was like, "You're
Effortlessly.
not good enough. You're not good enough."
Yeah, dude.
But when I saw that she stopped caring if she was good enough or not, I'm like, she's never gonna be anything in life.
You don't think so? You think she's gonna settle?
She's gonna be a fucking loser.
I didn't think about that.
Probably a housewife or something.
Yeah, just settle.
Not that housewife is bad, but I bet you she's not gonna have like a successful man.
Yeah, she won't be. You don't think she'll have a successful man, or she won't be slamming other ladies into the boards on that hockey rink?
She's gonna play like fucking what do you call it? Like recreational hockey.
Yeah, give it up.
Yeah. As long as she keeps up that mentality.
True. She probably got knocked up.
Bro, you can't be a champion in life and take care of your mental health. This is stupid.
You got to just grind yourself into a pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I go back and forth on whether or not that's the case. I'm like, or you could come from like a supreme perspective, like Rick Rubin, just like totally chill.
You think Rick Rubin's not fucked in the head right now?
I think he's chill. I don't know. He's wrote a whole book about how chill he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think he's like secretly freaking out?
That guy has demons somewhere, bro.
Yeah,
Doesn't
true.
he just walk barefoot everywhere?
Yeah, and like he like lives according to like different weather patterns. He just moves like 6 times. You're right. You got to be crazy to move.
Well,
around like
I'll
that.
tell you what. That's probably what keeps him sane, though. If
Yeah.
anything, is he doesn't ever shave or get a haircut, and he just goes where the weather's comfortable.
Yeah.
He never once just wakes up and has to do something outside. It's just like fucking hot as shit out here.
Yeah.
And it's just barefoot.
And he's just a vibe man. He gets paid to like sit in on albums and be like, "How you feeling, bro?" And people like apparently he's a fantastic producer.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The guy's like a musical genius.
I had the same instinct as you. I was like full of shit. The guy, nobody's that chill. It's all bullshit. Then I read his book and I'm like, damn, this guy might be that chill.
Nah, I read the first chapter of his book and I was just like, nah, fuck this guy.
I can see that.
What are you trying to teach me here? How to
Be open to the creative impulse of the universe, dude.
I guess.
You don't want to hear that. Where do you think you get your ideas from? Do you think you spawn them yourself or they just dawn on you from out of nowhere?
my ass?
You're a pretty prolific dude, man. You come out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
It's got a cool ass.
Comes right out of your ass.
I fart a lot.
It's nice.
I'll say this. I do respect Rick Rubin's whole like this is how you stay creative thing.
Mhm.
But the thing I didn't like about his book, and maybe I should have read more of the book because it's not fair to like judge off of the first.
I mean, you didn't judge it by the cover. The cover is pretty kind of, I would say, minimalistic and kind of cool. You didn't judge it by the cover.
I do like the cover.
You judge by the intro.
He starts off with a quote.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Quote?
I don't
forget
remember
too.
the person who says it, which I should because I do love that quote. But it's like it's something along the lines of like the objective is not to create art, but to be in that wonderful state of mind in which art is inevitable.
Yeah,
And
I like that too.
I don't necessarily think of like writing jokes as like an art because I feel
Yeah.
like it's kind of gay to say that.
It is.
But I do feel like I get what they mean. Where like if I'm just in that state of mind where like funny just kind of flows, like funny thoughts, like
Yeah.
I get that, you know?
Yeah, I get the same way. If I'm like too crabby or caught up with all the bullshit, it's like it doesn't come. If I can stay kind of like chill somehow, or like just like keep a humorous outlook on life rather than being like I gotta fucking sell tickets, like
Yeah.
that whatever that's happening. I'm not tuned in, so I get it. But it is also very gay to be like my art. So I do appreciate that too. To be like, nah, dude, I just go and it's
I think that's why the rest of the book was just like I couldn't keep reading because if the whole point of the book was to get me to like get me into a creative space, I was like, well, the quote was enough.
True.
It wasn't even his quote. If somebody else said that, and the rest of the book is just him being like, imagine you're like a blade of grass. It's like,
Ruben would probably be like, good. I'm glad you just read the quote. Sometimes that's all we need.
that's cool too. I'm sure he's a cool guy.
But that is yeah. A lot of it is that very zen kind of like like a blade of grass grows, and if you watch it,
I'm also not a
imagine-
big fan of hippies though, so I feel like if I probably would avoid that guy. Like if me and him were like in the room and I'm hungry, I'll be like, put some fucking shoes on so I can eat, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you'd be pissed off. Yeah.
yeah, I'll be like fucking.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I love hippie philosophy, but the reality of hippies, when I come around them, I'm kind of like,
Sometimes they smell.
yeah, they smell. They're backstabbers, bro.
Yeah.
They preach this big thing when it comes down, dude. Like the hippie life is a lot of it is just following bands. And it's hard because you can't have a job and follow a band. So they do a lot of like kind of, like sell this or that or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw that South Park episode.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, you remember that one where they do like a Woodstock thing?
Oh, when was that?
That was a while back. I was a kid.
What did they cover on that one? I don't remember.
So like all these hippies are starting to come into South Park and they get into like the kids' minds where they're just like the corporations are evil, man. Like we're gonna take them down.
I remember, yeah.
And then they do the big Woodstock thing, and the kids are there like, all right, like when do we start taking down the corporations? It's like when they see this music festival, like they're really gonna fucking have it, you know?
Yeah.
And Cartman was the only voice of reason in that episode because he's the one that's like a hippie exterminator.
He always hated the hippies.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had like firsthand experience with them, and they're like very behind that whole like facade of like, yeah, man. It's like they're fucking like very self-serving and like very shitty towards one another.
Yeah.
They'll like stab each other in the back just to be able to like follow a band for 6 months, and like they'll like steal each other's like connects and all this stuff. It's like fucking being a hippie's like ruthless, man.
I don't know. Now it sounds kind of cool. I kind of want to be like a road hippie, just
Dude, evil hippies.
survival of the fittest.
They're fucking evil hippies. Dude, they'll like come into a town, be kind of transient, set up shop, start selling like a bunch of weed at festivals, and you can kind of, it's like a whole economy of itself.
Now I'm just really afraid that people are going to hear me on this podcast and be like, yeah, this guy's fucking Republican.
Why? Dude, it's inevitable. You're a man. If you get older, you're going to become Republican.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
All right, but I'm going to be like closeted Republican.
I'm
never going to act on it.
Yeah, don't act on it. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Do you want to be Dem, or you just don't want to be either? You want to be apolitical?
Was that what it's called when you don't do either?
Yeah, just be fucking like, well, the women, if you can get some pussy being Dem. If you're like, yeah, dude, I fucking love the Democrats. I feel like you get more pussy that way.
You think so? Maybe for white guys.
Maybe so for white guys, because it's like I also feel like at their core, women want a strong conservative man.
I hang out with strippers, bro. They just care about money.
True, they're also pretty fucking apolitical.
They don't care who I vote
true.
for.
They don't care. Have you dated a stripper for real?
I've never dated, but we hang
chill?
out.
Yeah, you chill.
Yeah,
Do the night thing.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't really care. I used to love going to strip clubs early, like on a Sunday afternoon, and like just because there's no one else is in there, you can really chat them up.
Yeah,
That's a good time to go.
you think so? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They're not that busy.
I'm learning a lot about you and myself during this podcast.
You never went like in the afternoon and just chilled?
If the sunlight is out, I don't want to go.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
I don't want to go to the strip club unless I'm already drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would. Yeah, I would drink a little bit, but you go, dude. I'm telling you, try this, dude. Go in there with your friends. Sunday afternoon, quiet time. They're not business mode. It's them. They're chilling. You can like really just like have a good time.
Oh.
So I've went on a date with the stripper before.
Yeah.
I think she was honestly between us. I think she was just trying to take money from me. But it was like, yeah, it was pretty bad. Well, it wasn't all I thought it would be. I thought it'd be more glamorous, like dating a stripper, but she had like an infant there with her when I showed up at her house.
What?
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, we
No.
made out. So
No, it's very humbling. It's more humbling than you would think.
it is humbling, dude.
But I do like just kind of like partying and hanging out with just women of the nightlife.
You like that?
Bottle girls, bartenders, you
Yeah.
know, strippers, whatever. Like, because those are the girls that like just want to have fun and they're not expecting you to like go on real dates.
True.
But I did meet one, and I won't say in which city because then I feel like she's gonna know I'm talking about her and she'll
Sure.
probably get her feelings hurt. I did meet one that I do feel like she was very much like I was her ticket out.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm your ticket out, you're not doing so good. Like you're like pretty down in the dumps, you know?
You're doing well. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just feel like there's so many better ticket outs. You know?
Yeah.
But
You felt that pressure.
yeah.
See, I would cave instantly. I'm such a simp, dude. I'd be like, come on, I'll make an honest woman out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know myself. I'm old enough now where I know myself.
I think before when I first started getting attention from women due to success, I was a little bit like that. I was just like, but I wouldn't really do it, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But now I'm at a point where like I can be honest. I'm be like, nah, don't expect me to be very righteous.
True.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty shitty.
That probably turns them on though. When you're telling them you're not righteous, they're probably like, damn.
Yeah.
It's tight telling a lady like I'm not righteous.
Why don't
What are you gonna do though? So are you gonna like try to find are you just gonna keep messing around with women of the night, or are you gonna try to find like?
I think I'll find like
one.
a girlfriend eventually.
True.
But I'm never gonna get married.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do that.
yeah,
This is kind of like a little weird to me, and like I don't want to legally bind myself to a person.
yeah.
I'm just afraid of legal stuff, paperwork.
I've done it twice.
You did it twice?
Yeah, I've been married, divorced, and now married again. 2 kids.
Okay, well that's good though. It worked out the
pretty-
second time.
Yeah, it's going, but it's like it's pretty. I kind of agree. It is a weird. If you like, I've heard of this before. If you look at the legal agreement of marriage, it's the worst deal ever, really. But at the same time, it's like the saying, like, would you ever sign up with something like, yo, if we stop talking, you're gonna take half no matter. It's like legally, it's a bad deal for a man.
It's like if I love somebody, why do we have to split shit 50-50 if it doesn't work out?
Yeah, I think it's just set up for like It's kind of like in a so that women can't get like basically abused, like knocked up, not like hit, but like knocked up. Because rearing a child for a person is like a serious thing. So it's like they should be entitled. I think they should be entitled to something for the rest of your life.
All right.
Like if that's dude, you
I agree.
risk-
I agree with that part.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying though. But like 50% of everything, it's like that should be kind of up to your discretion.
Also, I don't think there should be like legalities behind it. But
Yeah, but
I
it's
guess
because of bad actors. Then you get guys that go in and just knock chicks up,
yeah,
and then
that's
it's
true,
like
too.
you're not taking care of it at all. So it's like you need to have something.
My son's mom, we get along very well, and I'm always gonna like do what I can to make sure like they're both good. But I guess I could see like if I was just being such like real shitty to her, like I could see how like the legalities of it could help her out.
Yeah, you're like a good dude. You're not like there's dudes out there that are just like for real, like
It's because
like they'll just do. I had friends that'd be like would just blow loads and chicks, not even
don't even care.
they didn't give a fuck, wouldn't think twice about it. And
It's because I
like,
started playing a lot of Red Dead 2.
true.
I want my honor to be high. You ever play that game?
Yeah, I have.
That game is sick.
You can go either way, dude. You can be a villain, or you say you're high honor on Red Dead.
Only because I restarted the game.
True.
Because
Did you fall? Did you have like a wicked life on Red Dead? at
Yeah,
first?
I was going bad for like I was already like to chapter 5, and like at the end of every chapter, I was getting that wolf that like, you know when you.
I never made it that. I've only like kind of seen the game and got like the feel for it. So
Yeah.
there's a wolf that comes after you.
Yeah, like in between chapters, every time you go to the next chapter, right, the next level of the game or whatever, it either shows like an elk if you're like this honorable man, or it shows like a wolf like just staring you down.
Damn.
Yeah, or I think it's like a wolf, like a black
Yeah.
wolf looking thing. And I was just like, man, that's pretty sick, like that wolf thing, you know. But then I was just like, I don't know. I always thought my honor was in the middle, and then one day I checked it because I never check it, and I had like really low honor.
Damn.
And people were treating me like shit. I would say, "Howdy, mister." So people walking by and they'd be like, "You moron," and I'll fucking shoot the guy.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do? He provoked you.
So I'm trying to redo the game, but with high honor to see what the difference is. But it's hard, bro. Like
I know, man. It must be difficult.
I was riding my horse the other day, and this dude rode by with his horse. He's like, "That's a mighty fine horse you got there." He's like, "You want to race him?" So I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll race the guy." And when he got ahead of me, because he fucking cheated, piece of shit. But I remember for some reason, like I guess his horse knocked him off. But I'm riding my horse full speed, so like the guy gets off his horse or falls off of it, and then like I immediately run him over, and I lost honor, and it's like, bro, that's manslaughter.
Was it an accident, or
it was an accident.
It
But
was involuntary manslaughter.
yeah, but I still lost honor for it.
What?
Yeah, so I'm suing Rockstar.
Yeah, true, man. That's fucked up. What are you gonna have to do to like make up for it?
I don't know. I gotta probably say hi to a bunch of NPCs.
Yeah, you're gonna spend the rest of your life making up for that crime.
Hell yeah,
Damn, you didn't even try to run the guy. It's so hard to play those games and not just murder everybody.
bro.
In the game.
I accidentally, I didn't even pay attention. I rode my horse by somebody's campfire, and I just heard a
Squashed
voice. No, I just heard a voice being like, "This camp ain't for. I didn't invite any visitors." And then I turned around to see like who's talking, and the guy had his gun on me. And the guy pulls your gun on, you got to shoot that guy.
Yeah, you do. You do.
That's just Texas law, baby.
Does that fuck up your honor if you? It's a, like
Yeah, I lost honor for killing that guy at his campsite.
look, man, none of us are gonna be perfect. You got to do what you got to do.
I think it'd be. Here's the thing, though. What the fuck, Rockstar? Like, why do you put that in the game, bro? Like, I already gotta have honor in real life, now I gotta have it in the game too. Like, I came here to escape, bro. I came here to kill old 1800s hookers.
Yeah, man. Now you got to worry about like being judged and stuff.
Yeah,
I agree. That kind of does ruin it, just to put like a moral pressure on the whole thing.
yeah. I'm just gonna go back to playing low honor mode.
Yeah, you have to. It's kind of there's something crazy about like just being a good boy in a video game. It's like,
Bro, and then
you're gonna snap.
no matter what, your character dies at the end. Your
True.
character gets tuberculosis in the game.
Really?
Like he's fucking Doc Holliday or something.
what?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I paid so much money for this game, and
To
I
die?
and I got disease in the game.
So you're struggling with like morality and like death.
Yeah, bro. It's
Damn.
better just shoot everybody in that game.
Yeah, you just gotta go nuts.
You can rob people. It's pretty
Yeah,
sick. You
that's
can,
pretty tight.
You can like find card games, and I don't know. It's kind of weird hearing the NPCs talk. Like, there's like a New Orleans type city, and I feel like the voices they do for the different characters are like they were afraid to be racist, so they're like borderline.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like a Chinese immigrant, but
It sounds like he grew up in New York, kind of.
he like barely has like an accent.
Yeah, that's
like,
kind of bullshit, man. If you're gonna do it, man.
Fucking
go all
commit,
in.
bro.
Yeah, go all in.
or like you ride your horse out and like there's like you go do missions for like some plantation owners, and I guess it's like post after the Civil War, so there's like no black workers out there.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm like, this is the South, and all these workers are white.
Yeah, they didn't have the slaves in the game.
They didn't have no slaves. There's black people in the game, but none of them are slaves.
Freeman, yeah. We passed a cotton field recently. Me and my wife's black. We passed a cotton field going from here to like Houston. And she was like, "What is that growing?" I was like, and then eventually I was like, "It's a cotton field." She's like, "Oh."
Fucking the game should like let you. The game should be a little more accurate, but it should and I think it does on one. I don't know.
I'll do the Chinese accents if they need somebody. I'll do them.
But they should let you like fucking. I don't know. Like your mission now is like fucking kill this slave owner. I don't know.
Yeah,
some cool shit like that.
Like Django. Yeah, you can go liberate them.
But don't give me white fucking people picking cotton. Like
were they? Oh, they were out there working. Just kind of. They had white. Maybe they had white slaves. Maybe the game's just based as hell.
I feel like I'm gonna get like some angry Republican in my DMs. Like there was fuking white slaves too.
That's what I'm saying. You're hitting on the white slave theory, dude. Dare I say some of the Irish, bro? But no,
yeah,
I think there were a couple. I think there were a couple of white slaves, but it's one of those things where it was like not a lot. You know what I mean?
There's like a Mexican character on Red Dead, and you can walk by some Mexicans or like they're drinking in the bar, and I'm like, that's pretty accurate. I think.
Yeah,
it's like this drunk Mexican dude.
So but they hit the accent, but they wouldn't hit a Chinese or Asian accent.
But all the accents are like mild.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
what was like? How'd the Asian guy sound?
The Asian guy was like, oh, don't go back there, sir. But
yeah, they still gave him. I know what you mean. It should have been way more. Just
I'm also bad at accents, so I don't know. I just sounded like me.
I was just trying to get you doing it.
Just sounded like me, but whispering. The guy sounded more Asian than that.
It's a harmful stereotype that Asians only whisper.
Yeah, but all right, is it offensive if you do like an Asian voice, but it's not words that you just made up? Like, how do you say it? Like if I'm quoting an already Asian accent.
Yeah, I think it's totally fair to do that.
Yeah,
and hilarious.
Because I don't know. I think it's a hilarious bit. I guess it's pretty racist. I don't know. This is what
I don't think it's racist to talk like other people talk.
Well, I mean, like the bit was probably racist.
Oh yeah.
But this is like I grew up watching Family Guy. Very little parental supervision, but there's that scene. It always makes me laugh. And it might be wrong to laugh at it. I don't know, but it makes me laugh. It's one of those Family Guy cutaways, and it's like an Asian dude going up at the Apollo to an all-black crowd, and he's just like, "How everybody doing tonight?" He's like, "You ever have two black guys going to your store? It's like one go one way, one go the other." He's like, "What they doing? What they stealing? Who with me?" And it's like an all-black crowd, and they're just like, "Boo, fuck this guy!"
Hilarious, dude.
And the dude just gets pissed. Like he's like, "All of you stay out my store. I remember your face."
That's hilarious.
That's right.
It's genuinely hilarious. That's very funny.
But is it racist?
Yeah, but it's funny enough to where like, it's one of those things where it's like with racial humor, if it's not funny, it sucks because then everyone's kind of like,
it's just straight up racist.
When it's funny, it's just like you're taking a thing and just kind of like, elevating it to like a very funny level.
But at that point, it's like, what makes it funny? I have an idea of like what my rule is for like, does it qualify as funny?
Yeah.
But I think everybody has a different rule or whatever, like a different.
See, I think a black person watching that would be laughing.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. If they see like a Chinese guy just doing that and like, get out of my store, it's like, I think that's funny.
I think of a joke, whether it be on TV or like in person or whatever, think of a joke if like 50% of the people in the room hearing that joke laugh, like it's funny.
Yeah.
Like you lost, like, not that you lost the right to like say how you felt about it, but like if half the room laughs,
yeah,
you have to admit like, all right, like it's more funny than it is offensive or whatever.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, you're making people laugh. It's a wonderful thing to laugh. So it's like if you can take something, like that and then just turn it into something very funny that causes people joy, it's like, yeah, you should definitely do that.
Hell yeah. Right?
Yeah. But the problem with the race stuff is when people in my opinion, when they just be like, I know people are going to get mad and I'm going to say this. And it's not funny. And it's not like a moral thing I have against it. I'm like, that just sucks. It's like, make it funny.
Yeah.
It's better when people are like, watch me say this. And it's like, cool, man.
One of my buddies didn't like South Park when we were kids because he thought it was racist towards Mexicans. But that buddy also didn't even speak Spanish. So I'm like, bro, you're not even a full Mexican here. Like, you're racist. But
yeah, South Park is so funny, man. That's
he
crazy.
didn't like when they're like they pay the illegals to write their essays.
Yeah.
And they wrote their literal like friends. They're like, oh, see, I wrote my essay. Like, but that's funny, bro.
That
Like,
was so funny.
Funny's funny. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, if it makes you laugh, it's good. But yeah, I've recently, I had like a, kind of like a, not like a crisis, but I started to be like, I don't know if I even like doing stand-up anymore. And then like, was like, I'll do it. I'll go do it on the weekend. And now I've hit a place where I'm like, yeah, I find it like absolutely essential just
Yeah.
for like my state, like my well-being.
That's kind of like got to be tough too, is when you're being honest with yourself about something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you dedicated so much time and effort to getting good at stand up, and you go from bombing to like finally doing good, and it takes you months, years, and stuff. But then to finally be like, I don't want to. Feels like the Forrest Gump when he got tired of running. He's like, all right, like I'm tired now. I'm gonna go home now.
Well,
Like,
I just having little kids, and I'm like, I don't want to be away. I can podcast and not be away from home.
yeah,
And then I'd slow up on the stand-up and get miserable. And I didn't know what was going on. I was like miserable for a couple weeks. And then I just didn't do stand-up for like 3 weeks. And
It
then
helped out.
and then I did it like the last 2 nights, and I just felt like I had my pep in my step. I was like, oh, I didn't know I actually had to do that.
Did Rick Rubin tell you to do that?
No, I didn't. I never finished his book either, to be fair. To be fair, I didn't finish his book. I love it, and I love the idea of it. But yeah, after a couple chapters, you're like, yeah, I think I get the point here.
I agree though. I feel like I gotta have a balance of like, I gotta spend time with my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also gotta like fucking go do some stand up. But if I dive too deep into one or the other, I'll start to like fucking
Yes.
tick inside a little bit.
No, you're absolutely right, man. And it's one of those things. This is what I tell myself. It's like, because I would get guilty and be like, I should just get a fucking regular job and be here all the time. But it's like, then I'd be miserable and I'd be like mean to my kids.
I think about that too.
Yeah, it's like if I stopped doing that, I'd just be a miserable fucking dickhead and just scream at them.
I do it anyway.
True, but it's like, how much more would you do it though?
I start punching my son.
Oh yeah,
I used to. My buddy moved out to New York. My buddy that I started doing comedy around the same time as him, he moved out to New York early on, and so I'd always go crash on his couch. I'd stay out there for a few weeks and just try to go get spots and stuff, and felt like it helped me get better. And as things started taking off for me, my son was around like the 3-4 age, and it wasn't too hard to like take off because he was living with his mom, and like I could still get my days and I can go stay in New York and just focus on stand up and whatever. But now, you know, he's 5, he's in school, and he's with me during the week. He's with me a lot more. It might have been like some months ago already. I took a trip out to New York to like try to like stay there for a couple of weeks and work on material. And I was just like, bro, fuck the material. Like, I just want to go be with my kid.
yeah, exactly.
I'm hanging out with like funny people, but also hanging out with people who are like just kind of like still not dads.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just had to like come to terms with like, bro, I'm a fucking dad now. Like, I just have to accept who I am.
Yeah, it is a process, dude. Especially because I feel like stand up, and I wonder if you feel this way. They're like stand up and having kids. It almost feels sometimes like diametric, like completely opposed. Where you're like, it's like,
yeah,
but it is tough, like maintaining both of them. Because you're right though. If you do all of one, if you're like, I'm not doing any of this shit, I'm just gonna be, you know, a dad and focus on that. You do have to do both. But yeah, that like I try to tell people, I'm like, dude, getting away for a week is like a devastator on my kids, man. When I'm away for like the entire week, they're like, fucks them up.
bro. My son starts acting a donkey.
Yeah, dude, dude, they get bad.
He loses respect for everybody in the house.
I know. My daughters get so bad. If I'm gone for more than 3 days, they like stop listening to their mom. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. And then like they don't want to admit, my family or even his mom doesn't want to admit that it's like, you know, he misses me.
Yeah,
But it's what it is.
yeah.
But
You can't. You have to be what you are though. Because if you try to like become something totally different, have you ever tried in your life to be like, fuck stand up, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
square up and get like my regular job?
One time I like quit for like a day.
Yeah.
I had like a good amount of little opening gigs here and there, local stuff, bar shows, and just was having a really stressful time, a lot of arguments, and just one day I just called everybody who I was gonna either open for or like whatever gigs I had locally, and I just canceled all of them. It's really dramatic. Just, I was gonna quit before I even really had like a start, you know. And
Write a Facebook post, be like, I'm no longer doing stand up anymore.
I never got that gay.
I know. But you see people do that. They formally quit stand up, and you're like, all right, man. That's
So if you, yeah, I don't know. For those, if you ever wrote a Facebook post about how you're quitting stand up, you never really started stand up, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I just like to let everybody know. It's like this.
I'm not going to open mics anymore. But yeah, I just did that for like a day. But then the next day, I was just like, I called everybody back. I was like, hey, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I quit for a day.
Yeah, I want to come back.
I tried for like months at a time, and I just would become miserable, man. I would like try to get jobs, and you feel like a fucking alien. And the longer you do stand up, like when you try to like work in an office, you just feel weird. And then it's sad because you go like, people are like, oh, you used to do stand up, and you're like, yeah.
But did you purposely choose like the saddest possible job?
It was all I could get. I couldn't get anything else. It was like I grew up doing construction, and then like I went to college, and then like I worked in an office. My dad was always like, get an office job. It's the shit. You're in the air conditioning. And then I got in an office, and I'm like, this is fucked. Did you ever work in an office before? It's fucked up, dude.
Sounds boring.
It's unbelievably boring. And everybody's doing nothing. I made it like, I think 4 months at one internship, and then I lasted 3 weeks in another office. And I have like a short experience with it. But dude, it's like, it's really fucked up. Everyone's doing nothing. Everyone's pretending to work. And then there's this like big hierarchy where you're getting like, I would get emails in all caps. They're like, to let them know they were mad at me. And I'd be like, the dude's like right there. And I'm like, what the fuck is your
like, yo,
problem?
you got a problem,
Yeah,
Joe?
for real. I'd be like, what the fuck is your... But I did, I was at an office, and there was a guy, he was like a high up partner. And he like, there was like this big dramatic thing where he broke away from like his other partners in this office. And his name was like Marissimo. He had like some name that was just, in like, I had to go to his Google email and delete, I think it was illegal. I think they wanted to delete proof of like something that they had. So I had to delete shit out of his email, but then I pulled up his Google chat, and I was like chatting up other people from the office as him. And my boss found out and sent me an email saying, I was like, I hit up my I had like the big boss, and I had like my direct boss, and I hit him up. I'm like, what are you doing? He'd be like, hey, what's up, Marissimo? I'm like, bro, I got a bottle in my room. I'm kind of lonely if you want to chill. And then he thought it was funny. He told me like, yo, hit up this guy, hit up that guy. And then eventually my like the boss of the bosses found out and sent me the all caps, like, do not use chat feature while using Marissa. It's fucked up, man. It's like there was a guy in there who would be like, I'm not going to talk to any of you unless you close a deal. And he would walk in he came in only once a week from New York.
He wasn't going to talk to you?
He wouldn't talk to you or acknowledge your presence.
Unless you close the deal?
Unless you close the deal. So if you said
so
like,
you were rewarded with his presence?
He sucked too. Yeah, he was such a dickhead. So like he would come in, and like the guy next to me was like, dude, I just want to like make a good impression and talk to him. And his sister also worked there. She was also like one of our bosses. And she was like, I can get like you like a face-to-face if you want. And the dude set it up, dude, through his sister. And the guy came into our office like, hey man, how you doing? It was
like a shitty meet and greet.
Yeah, dude, it was awkward. It was really fucking awkward. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, office life, I have like a serious thing against it, and I think it like for real gives people brain damage.
I never took advantage of like the, I guess, jobs I could have had.
Mm-hmm.
I always went to like work with illegals.
Yeah.
I had my first job when I was 12 at like, I was a dishwasher. My buddy's family had a restaurant. That dude over there.
Oh, nice.
And so we're just washing dishes and with his uncles and like working in the kitchen, you know?
Yep.
So then I did that, or I'd go, my dad had a couple different businesses. He had a body shop. So I'd go sand cars in a shop where there was no like code requirements. Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
There's like pictures of naked ladies in mechanic shops. It's
there
like
was
that
a
far
lot
off.
of, yeah,
dude, it's like that far off. Then you go to an office and you're like, you think you can talk pussy with someone at work? Because that's how it is in construction. If you get pussy, you tell everyone. So I would go in and like tell my office mate, like, I got pussy last night. And then the lady who was like the boss would be like, you can't talk like that.
All caps email coming your way.
All caps email cooking one up, being like, you are not allowed to refrain from referring to the activities prior to the night.
Bro,
you're like, dude.
I grew up around these types of jobs. So by the time I was of like working age, like 16, and I went to work at McDonald's, even that was too corporate for me.
Yeah.
They're like, I got to like talk to the fucking customers. I was like, can I just wash the dishes? And they're like, no, you're not old enough to do that. I'm like, you'd be
I'm
surprised.
out. Yeah, true. Yeah, I've been doing this from a young age. Yeah, it does. Working construction does kind of throw you off for the rest of the job market. Like I saw my dad, or not it wasn't my dad. It was someone. It was like one of my uncles. Like, actually, I didn't see this. I was there. They had a guard dog, and the dog tried to bite me and a couple other customers. It was like a big trash yard.
Oh shit!
And I came in like, you know, you go to work. Like I'd go to work with my dad. Like, you know, another Saturday, like months later, would pop up, and I get to go. And I was like, "Where's the dog?" And he's like, "We shot it." They like shot the dog. They just killed it.
Yeah, that's
Like you tell people that, and they're kind of like, "That's fucked." And
you
I'm
were like, that's how we did all caps emails in
That's
my
how- yeah, that's
where I come from, baby.
my uncle shot the dog. Just like took it in the back. And was like, "Psh."
Damn,
He
dude.
was like, "That's fucked up." I'm like, "It was trying to bite. Don't try to bite me. I was a child."
But also working in those types of settings where like I'm just me and a bunch of Mexican dudes. I think if I hadn't heard this, I maybe would have just been stuck there and never taken advantage of the fact that I was like born in the States and like have an education. But I was working at a body shop, and this dude one time, I was maybe like 20, and one of the dudes told me in Spanish, he's just like, he's like, hey man, you don't have papers? I was like, nah, yeah, I was born here. And he was just like, oh, he's like, well, you didn't finish school? I said, yeah, I finished school. I have a diploma.
Yeah.
I was like, I even got a semester of community college, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, he's like, then why do you work here?
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh shit, like this dude's trying to tell me something here, like, you know, because I think that guy had kids around my age, and I remember going to one of theirs like graduation party, and he was also telling me about that. He's just like, you know, like you could do more stuff.
Yeah.
Like you know English, you're educated, like fucking do stuff.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how my dad always was too. He was like, don't, because when you're younger, you get hooked to the money of like kind of like construction or like auto body, because you do get paid more than you would anywhere else as a young kid. That I always have people like, don't get hooked to the money, man. Just like, 'cause eventually your body gets all fucked up.
I feel like I would get hooked to the hang.
The hang is sick, dude. The
Yeah.
hang's so good.
I just liked working in places where like I got along with the people.
The hang's too good. And there's also, dude, you just meet characters too. Like there's not a lot of, in an office, there's not a lot of like characters in an office where you're like, damn, this is
Yeah.
like the funniest dude I've ever met. It's like when you're on like a construction site, like an auto body shop.
If you're
I know
the
so
funny,
many, yeah, they're hilarious.
yeah, if you're the funny guy in an office, you must be like pretty funny. But work somewhere where like you can get dirty and like really fuck around, you know,
It's unbelievable.
hold like a old piece of like pipe and act like it's your dick. You know what I mean? You can't do that in an office.
Or like I see people fist fight in like a construction
Oh,
job.
yeah.
Boss would be like, knock it the fuck off, and you two shake hands, and it was just like, are you right back to work?
This is gonna sound like a little weird, but hanging out with like these racist country dudes at the construction job I had, and I only had this job for about maybe 6 months, and these guys would say some pretty racist shit,
Yeah.
but never to me or like my Mexicans that I
Yeah.
worked with. Like it was weird being around people who were like racist but still like respectful. And at first I'm like, bro, what's their fucking problem? I don't want to work with these, man, fuck them. Like I'm not gonna be at this. But it was funny.
Yeah.
Like, not that the racism was funny, but these were funny dudes. One of them had like this Boomhauer thing when he'd get mad. There were these three brothers, and I can't remember which one was which might be racist of me, because one was Joe, one was John, and the other one was like Jim. I swear to God. And I can't remember which one this one was, but he cussed the most, and he'd get mad because we got to a job site one day where they were supposed to be digging, looking for like some line, and they couldn't find it, and it was just like the hole should have been like a few feet over to their side, so we had to start digging there. And we were working under Joe that day, and I just remember him being mad. He's like, "Man, I get tired of this old chicken shit bullshit. Goddamn it, fucking bullshit. Goddamn, man." We're just like, "Oh shit, Joe's mad, bro. He's doing this Boomhauer thing." Another guy there, a young dude. He might have been around my age, or maybe a younger dude named Shannon. And the other dudes would get mad at him because he's like lazy. But that guy was hilarious. He was just, we were working at like a fucking like a steel some place where they have those big metal ovens. It's like metal.
Oh, like a foundry where you're like, I don't even know if that's what it's called, but you like melt the steel down.
Yeah, they're doing shit like that, right?
Damn.
So we'd go eat lunch outside, and there's all these people there, and they were really strict there. They're like, don't fuck around in front of the people who work there and all this shit. Like, and this dude Shannon would just walk by everybody with his ass out. It's just like hard hat, glasses, and he just pull his pants down and cover his dick with his hands. Like, we're just like, what the fuck? And Joe's brother was this dude. I think it was John, and I might be confusing them. It might have been the other way around, but John and Joe, he didn't cuss at all. Like he would like try his best not to cuss, but it's just funny hearing him get mad at Shannon because he's just like, "What the crud? What, dude? Put your butt back in your pants." And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
I always felt like there was a delicate ecosystem of like racism on construction sites where like everyone would kind of fuck with each other, but then if like somebody kind of crossed the line or was being like malicious, it would be like, dude, fucking get out of here. Because I would get cornered. So I was in the laborers union for a little bit, and in Philly, it's mostly so the whole like, to like paint the whole picture. My dad and his brothers did demolition. Then they did trash, and they started a demolition company. So in order to work for my dad, once like the union started bothering him, I had to join the union so I could work for my dad. So I was in the laborers union, but it was mostly like me and other all black guys doing that. But there was like everyone would fuck with each other. Like the white guys would say shit about this and that. But I would get like, there'd be another white laborer and he would like corner me. I guess he didn't know like I was just working for my dad. And he would like take me aside and just be like, bro, these motherfuckers are animals. And he would go in like hard. And I'd be like, dude, fucking okay.
Now I remember the day I realized I was working with like some real racist dude. Because at first I'm like, it can't all be like that, right? You know, maybe like just these couple guys here. I'm just like, fuck those guys. I don't want to be around them. Mm-hmm. Somebody who was like a higher, well, I mean, everybody was higher up than me in there, but somebody who had like real, I guess like a real position, somebody who would bring us material, be in charge of job sites.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his name, but this is a nice older guy. He might even be retired by now or he dead. I don't know. Yeah. But he was cool with me. Like, man, it'd be like fucking 100 degrees out there. And sometimes he'd be like, hey, he's like, come on, let's go to Home Depot. And out of everybody on the job site, I got to fucking take a break in the AC, just go help him carry shit. He's an old man, you know, like just help him carry shit. And then one day there was like this big lunch with like everybody from the company. We all just met up because there's like some restaurant they like to go to. Yeah. And we were working pretty close to it and we all met up there. And I heard him say like some real racist shit. And I remember just thinking like, oh man, like I thought you were different.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that.
It was really bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I don't want to repeat it.
Yeah, that was the thing. There was like it was the same thing. Like people would joke with each other and I'm like, oh, this is funny. And then you get a guy would corner you and you'd be like, oh, you want to like kill these guys? I'm like, dude, you got to chill. Yeah. That was also a fun thing I would do when someone would get like very like corner me, be like, can't believe we're working with these fucking animals. I'd be like, dude, we should fucking kill them. They'd be like, whoa, dude, hold on, man.
I'll do this.
You just go way higher. You're like, I do it to everyone politically when they're like, Trump, they spaz on Trump. I'm like, we should kill his whole fucking family. Like, no, I don't want to do all that. I'm like, all right, well, leave me the fuck out of this.
Nah, I heard them say just one too many remarks one day. So I was just like, I probably don't want to work here no more.
He's probably feeling you out. He wanted to know if he can make like a proper racist out of it.
I left, and I think they might have thought that like I would say something because I put in a 2 weeks notice, and they offered me a raise. Like a really good raise.
Really?
They're like, come on. Just
he was grooming you, dude.
But I sucked at that job. Like
he was grooming you to say the N-word.
But it was fucked up is that they would say shit about Mexicans too here and there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's why I was just like, bro, like this is too much. Like if this is how you guys are gonna work up here. Like fuck.
And he wouldn't even look at you and be like, excuse me. Or was he trying to like joke, or was he just trying to like...
That guy, I never heard him say nothing about Mexicans, but a couple of other guys, yeah.
Yeah.
And And it was fucked up because the things they said were always words towards black people.
Yeah.
And that's why like I've been in rooms where like maybe Mexicans and black people are like, who's had it worse? And I'm always like, bro, stop. Like black people had it way worse. Stop, don't do this. Like I spoke.
Every group does that though. My family's all Irish and it's like, bro, we got oppressed by the English for 800 fucking years, which is true. But yeah, they kind of take the crown. I give them the crown for pain and suffering in the US.
When I took off, I feel like maybe that's why they tried to do that, where they're just like, hey, wait, more money, if you shut up. And I was like, I just don't want nothing to do with you guys.
Yeah, although I have seen some of the most vicious racism I've seen has been American black people versus African workers on the job sites. That's a serious beef.
Yeah?
Oh my God, dude. American black people and Africans are like, you think they'd be buddies, but they're like, I feel like that's like when like I'm like an American white guy. If I see like a British person, I'm like,
Pussy.
the fuck is your deal? I think American black people see African people.
I think that's how like Mexicans from Mexico see like Hispanics from
exactly.
America.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll never be Mexican to them.
Exactly. They're kind of like, yeah, you're from some weird ass country. We're the real deal.
Dude, me and my buddy Jaime, we would change the radio when we were kids. Like, just there's like a lot of Mexican love songs playing. We changed the radio to just like whatever, you know what I mean? Just like some pop, some hip hop with her. And no matter what we put around, the other Mexican dudes would be like, like, you faggots, son jotos, son jotos. It's like, what? Like,
Just
bro,
because you want to listen to some pop?
yeah, just because I wanted to change the music. Like, now we're gay. Like they would get mean, bro. Just be like,
I do respect the machismo. I think I could say pound for pound, Mexican dudes have the highest machismo, and I'm kind of for it. I think it's kind of sick.
man, but it sucks when you're the one getting
Yes,
like the
that-
fucking.
Yeah, it's tough. It's oppressive.
Bro.
I've worked. They were always my favorite. If I had to pick like a group of people in a workplace, and I'm not just saying this because you're here, I think Mexican people were like my go-to. The hang is so nice.
Bro, but
Just babes on phones, be like, yo, check out this babe. I'm like, yeah, babe's nice. Check out this babe.
and
And just fucking around the whole time. I know, they could get nasty.
But now, like, they made me into like a mean bastard sometimes. Like when I was a kid, if I'd be like at a family party or something, and I'd be like, oh man, it's cold. Like my uncles, my grandpas would be like, it is mujer, you're a woman. It's like, don't be a woman. I was like, God damn, bro.
I am cold though.
It's like we're outside, bro. It's fucking. I see my breath. You know, like you're not supposed to acknowledge it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts, bro. But now I kind of do that too, where like, I travel with my buddies who do stand up with me or whatever, and I'll hear one of them complain about something. I'm just like, you fucking woman, you little bitch.
Yeah, it is tight though. I do. I don't know. It just makes me laugh. It makes me.
My buddy's like, bro, my dad just got cancer. I'm like, he's being a woman.
You fucking bitch. Shut the fuck up. What are you gay?
Joto.
Yeah, well shit, man. I think we're at an hour and 38, brother. I don't want to hold you up here all day. Where can people catch you? Do you have anything you want to plug, or you just
Man, I got tour dates. I just don't remember where, but
For sure.
follow me on Instagram at Ralph Barbosa03 or check out my website for tour dates at barbosacomedy.com. I think I'm pretty funny, so give me some money.
very funny, bro? Dude, I love your shit. I watch a lot of your clips online.
I appreciate
Very
it, bro.
fucking
Thank you so
funny.
much.
So thanks for doing this, dude. You're the man.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, brother. Later, man.
Yeah, later.